Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Those of you who were watching live earlier, I was playing a little bit of Genshin Impact off schedule. And here we are. Here we are to the main course. Now that the appetizer's out of the way. Yes, we're back to crafting roads. Hello, Enduro, and welcome. And welcome to all you who are here. I was very pleasantly surprised at the reception to this game last time, and I'm looking forward to whatever we got in store for us this time. I think Annie tried calling me earlier. I should probably pick up the phone. My lord, it's been too long, like forever. I know, it's been a whole 20 to 25 minutes. It wasn't even 30 like I said it would be. I had a bite to eat. I had some coffee. Let's say hello. Let's go say hello. Hola. Bonjour.
Sokar is here.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your burger?
My second third of the burger? Yes.
Hey, what's up, Sokar?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm booting in now. Hope y'all are having a good week. Ready for Friday?
Yeah. Yep. Friday's my cozy coffee conversation. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, get our pre-Friday game on. I saw you were playing some Genshin last night. Was that decent?
Oh yeah,
He was playing it again today.
I played it again earlier.
Oh, must be
Just-
hot. You getting up on you catching up on old content, or are you at the end now?
Oh, I got a lot to do.
Hell yeah.
He's like still in the Inazuma story.
Oh, you got me, man. I did like maybe the first zone, like the first map and a half of Genshin.
Mhm.
That was as far as I got. Oh, yeah, that was just like, it suffers from the same thing that all those games do, the current gacha, including Wuthering Waves, which I liked at first. There's just so much useless shit to do on the map, man. There's like, oh god, you can't. My brain has to do all the dots until there's no dots on the map. I have to eliminate every dot of interest on the map, and there's so many, man. Like there's so many, and eventually, like I never get it. I don't get fed enough MSQ, and I starve. I starve to death.
There's a lot to do.
See, I had that problem for a while because we both played together when it was just Mondstadt and Leeway. There was nothing else yet. And we did a lot of exploration. It didn't feel like so overwhelming because there wasn't like a ton of content yet. And then
now.
playing, and I think I went back to it like when Sumeru released, and like we hadn't both completed all the story of Mondstadt and Leeway. We had just kind of like gotten started into it. But going back like between like Inazuma and Sumeru being released, it just was like overwhelming how much stuff was just in the list of things.
It's quite a commitment. That's why when I do play it on stream, I play it in like bursts, and then I take a long break, and then I come back.
It's fair. That makes sense. I'm looking now. I saw that we can start with that that tread vehicle, that rusty tread vehicle or whatever, for a starter scout vehicle. That one they gave us.
Oh yeah, it's fully unlocked now. I still have mine sitting over here.
Rusty Scout.
Oh yeah, the Corellian.
Yes. Sounds like it's from Star Wars.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's a Corellian class of.
Yeah, Corellia was a planet. Han Solo was from Corellia.
Of course, you would know that.
That's why he was a good pilot, man. He was also a Imperial test pilot. But enough of my Star Wars lore.
I ended my previous stream talking about Star Wars. The giant
Well, you can't talk
nipple
about
gun.
anything because Kelly's just going to talk over you. Oh, there she stopped. As soon as I logged in, she just would not stop talking. And she's probably talking for you right now, isn't she? Get that good
That was the
welcome
bug
back.
that they were supposed to have fixed, where it's not actually supposed to just go through a bunch of dialogue when you join back in.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it.
Okay. Time to get reacquainted here.
Yeah, I'm checking the shop, see if there's anything that unlocked.
Okay, so we wrote for that.
Okay,
Oh,
you can get at level 12. You can get a non-rusty version of that Tread Scout. You can get like the full power one, but it costs about 40,000.
I need to get to
Drop
Tifletown.
in the bucket.
Oh, we only got one base.
Yeah, we never unlocked the second one yet.
We were still early days.
Oh, the river base.
Still,
I have
Let's
like
see.
a whole bunch of roads that I want to pave. Like, there's one that it wants me to do as part of the story, and then I want to bring all the equipment over to these two steel facilities and just kind of clear out and pave these areas too.
Do we have that bridge
Yeah,
built yet over there?
Yeah, both of the bridges are built.
Okay, so I could get my
yeah,
mobile
we
base
worked hard
out
on some
there.
bridge building last time. If I remember correct, if I recall correctly.
Maybe get this thing stuck in the river.
I've just been doing some cleanup while I was waiting for you, and we have 11 steel pipes ready and 42 steel beams ready.
Damn, dude. Dang, son.
Just
Looking
probably
at
move the vehicle out of the way.
vehicles for sale. Addicted. Mobile. Oh, the scalper. Ooh, I might buy me a scalper too. Yeah. Most of those, more of those truckers, those scalpers we can have, the better.
I'm so glad that there's tracked vehicles in the game finally.
Oh, also,
That's great.
do you want me to take my field service vehicle out so that yours doesn't despawn whenever we exit the game?
Oh, that's true.
If you take mine, it'll stay.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah,
good
you're
idea.
right about that. Okay.
Speaking of the devil, we should probably roll some of those out early. Didn't we have a lead on their base? Yeah, that river base.
Yeah, it had just given us the mission to do it at the end of the last session.
Yeah, I might run a scout vehicle out that direction, but first I'm gonna take I'm gonna take out the mobile spawn point.
But you would have to bring it out, wouldn't you, Annie?
No, I can just spawn it out of my garage and you can drive it.
Okay.
I'm just getting this dirt started.
Over there? Believe it or not, it's the beating heart of the local oil industry. And it needs our help. Nothing fancy either. Just
This
spot
one,
around for
deploy.
spare parts delivery and fix their leaky pipes. Should be easy enough for you, and good for business.
Why is mine facing the wrong... Why is it facing the other direction?
Mine started out that way too.
Hey.
I'm just gonna leave this here. You can take that, Sokar.
Okay.
I'll go get my other stuff.
I'm waiting from orbit. I'm looking down at you.
I'm gonna put a. Well, I don't know where y'all plan on going, but I'm putting some. Putting down a path to get to the or markers.
Just
blue flags.
wherever you put mine, it won't despawn when we start the game over again.
It doesn't matter
Lead
that it's
across
rusty.
the river to the other side. No, rusty is just like debuffed stats. That's all rusty.
Oh yeah, the Rusty just has worse stats. Like it has worse maneuverability and handling and stuff.
But it's free. But it has worse stats. Yeah, less horsepower, get you out of pits and holes.
Given that that particular vehicle is basically just a spawn point, I haven't really seen any need to upgrade it.
Yeah, I don't think you can buy one yet. You can't buy another like a
There's
paintable
not even an
version of
upgraded
these.
version.
Yeah, I would have got it by now. Ugh.
Be careful though. There's so many slopes in this map.
Yeah. I put it in. I'm gonna put it in low gear for my own safety.
Nobody wants safety around here.
Oh, I see. You put a flag down.
Yeah. That'll take us across the river.
The turn radius. Such a goofy sounding
Horn
horns.
check.
Well, we could customize them.
That would be awesome. Why can I not get up this?
Ooh, I almost tipped over. That was close.
Oh, why is it being this way?
I feel like the last time we played, I didn't see this bridge. I was off exploring, probably.
Yeah, we created them near-ish the end of the the run.
Yeah, I think you crossed the river in in your scout vehicle. Is how you got
Yeah,
across.
you found some other way across the river, so
I
you
found
never
an
had a
ancient
reason to go
temple,
across
I
the
remember.
bridge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If I could just
Broke all the
drive this
pots. Aaron would be so disappointed.
thing.
Let me take a look, Larkin. What that shared chat do?
Oh, right. Yeah, that.
Oh, you never started it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, I
It's
guess
not
never.
my
I didn't
fault.
know.
Daly was in
No,
charge
it's,
of it.
it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I thought somebody else turned it on, but I guess everybody's got to turn it on for themselves.
No, the host has to turn it on.
Am I the
Only
host?
the host has the power of the button.
I thought you were the host.
No, you invited me. Do you not remember
I didn't mean
inviting me to the church?
I clicked knock. To me, knocking is something that you do when you're the invitee and not the inviter. I don't knock on your door and invite myself inside. That's pretty fucking rude. You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah, Twitch's terminology is all over the place.
Like I knocked on your door. Oh, when did you get that emote, Larkin? That's a cute one. It's adorable. Wow, wow, wow. Larko, wow. I see you're taking yours out that way. I'll run one
What
up.
is the coring radius?
I'll run up to the steel beams facility and the steel pipes facility up to the north. That'll be my master play.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get that location objective.
Yeah, the river base? Or...
I don't remember. It says
There's a-
find out
there's a
what
bunch
happened
of
at the
stuff.
solar station.
solar station. Oh, who knows?
I'm guessing a lot of dust occurred.
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to get the y'all were talking about this last week. We have to get the power turned on. Speaking of power things, right? We're gonna get that power from the solar station. I was doing a similar thing in Stellar Blade. Like every time you get to a new area, you got to go turn on the solar power in order to get the save points to work. The games are exactly the same. RoadCraft and Solar and Stellar Blade.
The one thing they have in common. Power from the stars.
That's right.
What about Icarus, though?
I bet you there's solar power in Icarus. I never got around to doing anything with power.
Oh,
But
I did. I ran gasoline. Gasoline was pretty easy to make. Once you get it set up, you can refine gasoline pretty easy. And you just run things up a gas generator.
You were doing like biofuel stuff with
Yeah, biofuel.
like my
yeah, that's what I
portable
meant.
miner. I don't know if I used it for anything else.
It's ugly out here. Might actually need a bulldozer.
There's a lot of rocks.
Is there a back way into this place? I don't think so.
Will there ever be a day where Icarus is not mentioned, though?
It's true. It's a good game. Hold
It's
on.
a very good game.
I'm trying to figure out this shared chat nonsense. Nonsense.
I don't know if I can start a new game again. They would have to add just a metric ton of content for me to start a new. The problem was I got all the way to the final boss, final mission, and couldn't kill him, and it would have costed me so much stuff to replace everything I lost. I couldn't get my body back. That was
Really?
it. He killed me, and I couldn't get my body back. Yeah, he killed me in a bad place. And he was tough. I don't know if I could have beat him solo. If I beat him solo, I would have had to like find some way to cheese him. You know, I couldn't beat him in a straight up fight no matter what I did.
Okay, so
I'm sure there's a way, but I couldn't.
I knocked Danny. Knock knock.
I see.
Well, Daly is the host of it.
Oh, accept. Yeah, it sent me a message. There we go.
Okay.
You should be in there.
Okay. There we go.
I'm excited. Saturday night, I'm gonna do a collab with Larkin. We're gonna play the System Shock 2 remake that came out today.
Oh, I didn't know they remade it.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's new textures, audio's crisp, but it's like a super quality remaster. Controller support. They added co-op. They added the textures have all been redone, 4K resolution, audio's good, modern sensibilities, UI's been resized and smoothed out. Like I wouldn't call it a remake, but I would call it like a remaster 1.5. Like it's pretty. I tried it this morning. It's pretty legit.
Cool.
I'm excited. I haven't played it in so long. I don't remember anything about it other than Shodan's scary. That's the only thing I remember.
It's an older one. I barely remember anything. I know I had
years. It's 25 years.
I had a pretty good plot twist.
Yeah, I remember a few of the plot twists. There's a couple different plot twists that were good.
I'm wondering if I should. I'll take it up there. This thing is basically a scout vehicle.
Oh, that mobile spawn point?
Yeah, the mobile thing.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Another one I'm stoked to play. It came out. It's a full reboot. Is a remake. Is Front Mission 3 on the Switch too. But 3 was where the Front Mission game started getting pretty good. On that one came out today. I'm gonna find time to stream that once I get a HDMI splitter in, so I can watch the Switch 2 while I play the Switch 2. It's like I can get the stream up and it's like 1080p 60 FPS to the viewers, but I have to watch it on OBS, and the video feed on OBS caps out at freaking 35 FPS, and it's like it's unplayable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I was playing Mario Kart briefly, like it looked great over on y'all's screen, but on mine
I watched my PS5 feed through OBS. I like pull the feed into OBS, and then I use a projector window in OBS to just create an extra duplicate copy of the feed in another window.
What's a projector window? That's the step I'm missing. I ended up getting an HDMI splitter to run it into my monitor.
If you just like right click on a source in OBS, there's two options. You can create a full screen projector from the source or a windowed projector. And it basically just creates a new window with an exact copy of whatever is in that source.
Hey. I will take a look at that tonight then.
It's how I do all my games. Although, admittedly, I'm using my 4K capture utility thing from Elgato right now.
Elgato. The cat. The male cat. The female cat would be Lagato. That's probably not true at all. That's probably so incredibly inaccurate. I'm just trying to follow the logic out. That's my chat GPT response.
Now I'm curious. Elgato, the company, was founded in Los Gatos, California. The name is a nod to that location.
What made you curious to look this up?
El Gato is the Spanish phrase for the cat. But that is not the reason, necessarily. Anyways. Now you know. Because Daily brought it up. Oh, then I had to know. I can't just allow things to be unsolved, unanswered.
Sure you can.
Unless it's a puzzle. Maybe.
Larkin says, I would have known nothing about System Shock 2 except that we wouldn't have BioShock without it. Yeah. That's true. I would say BioShock is, if System Shock 2 was successful and they decided to make a new IP in the shock genre or whatever, that was a console game. Like BioShock is the consoleification of System Shock 2 in a good way. Like the story's much more laser focused, and in System Shock 2, a lot of the story is told through the environment and email files and hologram recordings and stuff like that. You don't really if you see a cutscene, like something's happening. You know what I mean? Like you about to get jumped or something like that. And BioShock just kind of refined the formula of System Shock 2, simplified it a little bit. It's a little more complex than BioShock is. The gunplay in BioShock was a little bit better though, I would say, especially in what is it, Big Dog? Especially in BioShock Infinite, had much better gunplay.
I could definitely appreciate games where the cutscenes are actually meaningful and not just there.
Yeah. I was playing Stellar Blade, man. They get real talky in the cutscenes sometimes. Like real talky, to the point where like there was a girl that was like, I want to jump off this bridge. You know, she was like something about like losing her child, and I had to just like start skipping through her text, man. Like she wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop talking. And
It's kind of
like,
dark.
Skip. Larkin was like, dude, she's gonna. I can hear Larkin's voice, mate. She's about to throw herself off the bridge. I'm like, I know, but she's kind of driving me crazy, man. Look, everybody's got it bad out here.
Jeez.
Skip.
We all got problems.
Everybody's got problems, man.
Bailey's just
Girl,
like, yeah, I'm going to too.
Dude, the girl singing in the bar has like she's lost her legs. They got her sitting on a tripod, and like her lungs have been removed from her body, and they have a machine that's breathing her lungs for her, like an IV over on the side, like, you know what I mean? And she's still doing good. She can only make one sound. That's all she can do with those little propped up lungs of hers, is make one sound, and she sings for everybody. She hums. That's it. She just hums like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She got problems.
Wow. Well, that's sad.
She's a very positive character too. She's got a good attitude. I gotta go see what the dog wants. Sounds like a dog emergency. Oh. The dog's mad because the cat's drinking water out of her water bowl. She doesn't like it.
Ugh. It's funny. When I grew up with cats and dogs, they would compete over the water bowl.
I've always had either a cat or a dog. Maybe not always mine, but there's always been one in the house that belonged to someone. I always had one when I was a kid. I had a couple of Cocker Spaniels. I had a couple cats. A few cats.
I grew up with a lot of dogs and cats. As an adult, I don't have anything, unless you count Annie. I grew up with birds and rabbits as well.
Oh, really? The rodentia? Hares? I've never had any birds. I imagine having a bird would be wild.
They're not as high maintenance, I guess, you know. They're small. They have maintenance of their own.
Do they ever exercise? Do they ever exercise? Like, do you ever let them just fly around the house?
I did, yeah.
There
Make
you
sure
go. They can get out every now and then and zip out around.
You wouldn't want them to go into certain, you know, rooms or whatever. Like we had a living room that had a fireplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta seal that off.
You don't want them to self-cook?
I had a bird that did that once. Tried to. And somehow survived. Didn't get a single singe on his wings. Just was in and out.
A lot of these rocks up. Did he fly into it while there was a fire in it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Danger bird right there. Scary part's when they come flying back into the house, or whenever they come down the chimney and then they come in, because then they're like flying around your house, but they're on fire, like they're catching everything on fire.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like a, I don't know, like a fantasy thing, like you casting firebirds at your enemy.
Dude, that sounds like something like if they made a sequel to like Alfred Hitchcock's movie, The Birds. Like the birds want to kill the humans so bad, like they're burning themselves alive to get to you.
I haven't seen The Birds in a long time.
I've never seen it. I know of it.
Well, you can recall vehicles directly from the vehicle, from the base. That's kind of cool.
I got a mobile spawn point up on the north end now. For what it's worth, I'm sure it'll find its use. Should be the roads are at least clear of rocks now. Came through and got rid of the boulders and stuff.
I'm actually allergic to cat hair. I grew up.
You prefer to be called murderous or bagel? sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
This is the bagel.
What's up, murderous?
But I grew up with a lot of very fluffy, long-haired cats, and I have a cat hair allergy, so I had some very intense allergies growing up, and I had to go to the doctor for it, be an allergy medication for it.
Dang, man! God forbid they freaking, send the cat somewhere. Let the kids suffer.
But I like
Builds
cats.
character. Well, that's true. I mean, you might have felt bad. You might have felt bad if they got rid of the cat on your account.
Just had to take some medication. I'm fine. It's not lethal.
What do you want, big dog? What do you want?
Okay, I think this place could still be somewhat useful. At least if we
Do
find
you,
a whole
Kelly?
bunch of
Do
buried
you
birds
think?
somewhere.
Her tone.
Quick search shows there's a shipment of the things sitting at your friendly
I
port
think
next
I was
it's
door.
just dying to know whether you approved of the
We
facility.
don't know if the port itself is still in one piece. So could you go and check it out?
I kind of wish that they had other characters, like, to tell the story. Like, maybe some, like, local, that could tell you about the town or whatever. And... No, we just get Kelly.
Dr. Pepper. The doctor is in.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's good.
I didn't buy him, but I'll definitely drink him.
Especially Dr. Pepper Peeps.
Yeah, I got some of those last Easter, man. They were crazy cool. Crazy cool. I saw Annie's hoard of them. God, that made me want some Pez. Now I think about the stack of Pez that y'all had. I'm hungry for some sugar.
I had a vanilla cupcake with my coffee before stream.
sounds great. I love vanilla flavored stuff. I'm much more of a.
That was
If
the
you
last
had to
cupcake.
ask me like, what kind of cake do you want? I would say do not give me a chocolate cake. I want some kind of like vanilla cake. Maybe I'll settle for a yellow cake. I like that vanilla flavoring.
Chocolate is good, but like
Yes, I agree.
it's something that can only be enjoyed in moderate amounts because it's so intense. At least depending on the chocolate. Vanilla, you can kind of just like chill with it for a while.
Yeah, vanilla can have a strong flavor too. You can get a good that vanilla extract, that vanilla bean in there.
And vanilla can be customized.
Sokar, are you driving up to that river base objective up there? To the
Yeah, I
south?
see a bunch of location markers in the distance here.
All right.
Driving around these giant meatballs. That's what they look like. These rocks.
Yeah, they do got some big ones out there. I see. You'll take this right coming up. Oh, wait, no, don't listen to me. That's not correct. That leads to the sand quarry. Keep going straight. I love the radar, man. It's like so up in everybody's business. You could have taken that turn better.
Let's see where I'm going.
If you keep coming down a little bit more, this next curve, you should find a way in. Should be like the main
I need to like
entrance.
make a right there, huh?
No, keep going straight. You got it. Keep going straight on the main road. As soon as you come around this curve to the left, take it right. Now take it right. Yeah, there you go. That's the main entrance. If you go straight ahead, that old rusty building, that's the river base. Oh, the objective is to your right. If you just go driving that yellow box to the
Oh,
right
I
of your
see.
vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where the marker is.
They colored
That'll
it
probably unlock
white.
our objective.
It threw me off.
All right. X marks the spot. I suppose the view explains the shopping list from the locals, doesn't it? If we want to settle here, you better work it out for you. And the company really does want
Area
more time,
revealed.
so you better get going.
There's a lot of things that need power around here.
Concrete slabs, steel beams, and a road. Let's see what kind of road you want. All right, I'm gonna start working on this road so we can get the doo-wop going, the river base. What, big dog? What? Oh, she's so angry. What?
No.
I'm doing another very long road that it did not ask me to do, but hopefully we will need this later.
The more the merrier.
The people will thank you. Build statues in your honor.
I just randomly remembered, speaking of roads. Do you remember in Civilization when you had to make roads manually? They don't do that anymore.
The only one I played was Civ 4, so I don't remember.
Here we have the nastier
It's been a
side of
while.
the oil industry.
You had to make a
As if
worker
there were
unit,
less
and then you had to
nasty ones, but
manually
I digress. See that oil spill?
make a
Build
road of
roads?
each style.
Help
Yeah.
stop it. You'll need to find a
One
replacement
turn
pump
at a
in nearby
time.
quarry. Bring it here and then repair the pipes. I guess it's pointless to tell you to hurry, but I still will. Time is oil seeping into the ground, and that's no good for anyone.
It's pointless to tell you to hurry, but I still will. Wow.
I think there's a pattern here. When we don't know if something is okay or not, it always turns out smashed to pieces. Ah, well, it's not like I'm surprised.
I respect her as a human being.
But only as a human.
A human being.
Being what?
I don't know.
Let's see. Is there a quarry out there near the river base? Oh yeah, there's one like right the freak next to the river base.
Also, hello, Carla. I don't know if I ever said hello.
Right
Bye.
the freak.
You'll have to tell me what that is. What you're making. Explain.
Fortunately, they gave us we got a lot of gas built up.
Am I trying to reach here? Oh. Ew. Okay.
Alright. Super heavy dump truck activate.
This is an anime.
It is. In my mind, like some of the music from like the Godzilla movie starts playing. Like when the military starts rolling out, they got like a particular theme they like to play. Big brass horns and stuff. And they always get blown out by freaking Godzilla, but it's always cool to see them mobilized, and they play like mobilization music. That's how I picture. I went on a big Godzilla watching streak, man. Freaking Toho, the company that owns Godzilla, their YouTube page early in the year, and I think they got one going right now where they just for like a week, man, they just play every Godzilla movie in order, and you can just like, you know, sit in and watch it live.
I haven't seen.
Oh, for the last anniversary, they had it to where you could just like they had a list of all the movies, and you could just watch whichever one you wanted, whenever you wanted to, for like a week. It was.
I didn't even know there were that many Godzilla movies.
Oh god, dude, there's probably like 50 of them, dude. Like there's so many of them from the 60s and 70s, dude. Like there's a ton of them, and then the 80s there was a whole bunch. Like oh my god, yeah. And then they started mixing in with Hollywood a little bit, but there were still like Japan only movies in the 90s and 2000s. Like it's super good. The last one that just came out won an Oscar, freaking for best foreign film or some such. It was Godzilla -0. That one was so good, it had me in tears. It was a rare Godzilla movie where the character stories were just as interesting as the Godzilla stuff going on. Super great if you ever get a chance to. It's called Godzilla -1. I'm sorry, Godzilla -1.
I've heard of that one. I saw an article where Steven Spielberg like apparently complimented it.
Praised it? Yeah, it's super great. It's such a good movie. It's set just to give you an idea of what kind of like level of character writing they're dealing with in there. Besides just Godzilla, the main character. So it's set. World War II ended in 1945, right? Japan got hit with the nukes, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So it's set in 1946, the year after they just got hit so hard they had to render, and you know the Axis are done, and so on and so forth. Not the brightest moment for Japan morale, you know. So they're trying to rebuild and all this stuff after a war where they lost a lot of their male population. Well, the main character is a kamikaze pilot that was sent out in 45 to like kamikaze dive an American boat, and he pussies out. Like he straight like starts thinking about his family, and he turns his plane around because he doesn't want to die. and he goes and he lands at this little island refuel base. Like, that's the only thing that's on this tiny little island. And they're like, oh man, come on in, we'll fix you up, we'll get you back out there, soldier, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then they're looking, they're like, there's nothing wrong with your plane, why'd you land here? I thought you were a kamikaze pilot. And he's like, and then Godzilla shows up, and then that kind of gets over it. But he goes back home to Japan, and that's kind of his whole character's premise, is him having survivor's guilt.
That's fascinating.
When he was supposed to die. They sent him to die. And it's like he comes back home to his neighborhood, just to give you an example, and like his neighbor comes over and she's like, what are you doing here? Why did my son go die, but you're here? You know what I mean? And like that's kind of the attitude he gets from everybody, and the attitude he gives to himself, like shame, big shame. He carries that dishonor with him and stuff. And that's just one character. It's really good. I was in tears in like 2 or 3 different parts, and nothing of it having to do with Godzilla.
That is a very like dark and dramatic way to go.
It really was real issues though. You know what I mean? Real issues.
I mean, like the whole story of Godzilla though, it's supposed to be like a statement on this creature was born from, nuclear warfare or whatever. The first one especially, it represented the scourge that the nuclear bombs were on the Japanese people after the initial explosion. Like, dying of radiation and trying to figure out what's going on. Like people who survived, they're dying out. Weeks later, really badly, radiation poisoning and burns and things like that. Oh, yeah.
Mutations in their children and so on and so forth. It was a scourge that they couldn't defeat, and they had to just outlast. And that is what Godzilla represents in the first Godzilla movie before it became a fun franchise. The first movie is not funny. There's no camp in it. The first movie's kind of effing scary. Like even now, it's a little bit scary. Like it's good though. It's very good.
I know that much
I definitely
about
recommend
Godzilla.
-1. I watched it when I was a kid a lot, but I learned a lot recently. Go ahead.
It's like, when I was a kid, I thought, it's just a monster that, is in a movie and doesn't mean anything. It's just supposed to be like, oh no, a giant monster. But then, as I got older, I got more interested in looking into that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was a post-war reflection, on what humanity is capable of creating. And
yeah. After the first one, though, they actually started to have fun. They realized they had created a kaiju genre, which was not a thing up to that point, and they started having fun with it. And there's some really really fun movies. It's got a long history of just when you watch them, they're kind of like wholesome in this strange way. They're not great movies, but yet they're amazing movies at the same time.
Like Jurassic
the
Park
overacting,
or something.
you know what I mean? The bad effects, the overacting, it's fantastic.
How do I get back in this dock? They have like impenetrable chain fences. I was going up and down trying to find a weak spot. There's just this one hole you can get in.
Yeah, I gotta bring a bulldozer down to there's rocks in the way of getting that road made.
Right in there.
Okay, I'm gonna spin some gas.
Oh, there's like 3 infrastructure requests that I paused. I think 2 of them were failing, and I just turned off the 3rd one while I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I saw them out there going and stopping. As soon as I finish getting this road started, I'll check on over that. I'm dug in deep. There's a lot to do.
I do not know how I
want to get this base up over here like super bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt Sokar.
That's okay, I'm just talking aloud. I'm trying to figure out how I got back here.
Premier monologue.
I was just talking and then all of a sudden was like, wow, I've imprisoned myself. You can get over this. Nope.
Oh man. Kind of. Well,
Damn.
like
I'll
you're
just
reaching
put
for your
that
sippy cup, but couldn't quite make it. Now you're stuck.
Stuck on the playpen. Get back to my vehicle. Wow, I was that far away? No. Here we go. I wish you could name the field service vehicles.
Oh, that would be cool. Like waypoint names, or just I wish you could name all your vehicles in general. That would be fun. You need to be able to name everything in every game. I would love to name stuff after chatters.
Okay, let me reassess here. Where is this objective? Deliver object. Okay. Every time I look up at stream, you got stuck on something. That's how I play. Set up river base. Okay. Reach location. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Way out there. Just give me a helicopter. I'll go over everything.
You know, in that Expeditions game they came out with before this, they hastily swept under the rug. They had drones. Not sure how they were used, but they did have drones.
I played that game.
I think Expeditions was... Did you play it?
For one stream. I never got back around to it. Just because I got distracted by other games.
Yeah, it was it had mixed reviews. And I don't think it ever came out of mixed reviews. They abandoned it quite quickly and brought RoadCraft out pretty quick in the grand scheme of things.
People probably just missed the cargo aspect of it.
Yeah, and like it was the first time they had done it like this, where it's like in chapters or levels or whatever instead of a sandbox. I was hoping they weren't going to do that again, but they did. Did it have a garage like the other games have?
It had a base camp which you could level up. Each map.
Base camp.
You can like bring back materials or whatever and level it up to get different facilities.
Interesting.
The game I want to go back to that I played long before I ever got into streaming that I enjoyed is Just Cause 3.
Played a lot of Just Cause and Just Cause 2. I did not play much of Just Cause 3 or 4. But it seemed like it was more of the same, so they were pretty fun.
I'm just gonna scoot past you.
Hey, come on, I won't move. I'll just clear them rocks out of this road. I heard you coming. That's why I didn't move. What's up, Shugu? Shugu was playing Elysian Chronicles. It's a spiritual successor to Suikoden, the Suikoden series. He's starting to get into some cool stuff in the game. It's a slow burn. you have like 100 and something party members. You know what I mean? And all this Game of Thrones, like this kingdom and that kingdom, and you got big wars and small war battles, and it's finally starting to heat up. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of world building.
What kind of game is it? Like a 4X kind of deal?
JRPG, but like you'll have, which is why it's interesting. You have 100 party members. You'll roll with like a party of 6, and then there's times when you got to have like multiple parties of 6 because you're doing a larger war. So it comes back one step wider, not 4X, but bigger than a squad battle sometimes. Unlock 3 new mini games. Interesting. What was it? There was the voice acting, like the writing in it is kind of cool. What was it that Emperor dude said? He was like, Jesus, what did he say? I can't remember. Maybe you remember before I mess it up, because I can get close. He had some cold ass line, like some dude was like, I'll stop you, I'll never let you do it, like big JRPG anime scene, and then there's like a shing, and you see like a slice animation, and then like the Emperor cuts off the dude's arm, you know what I mean, and he's like, more bad news for the weak. Or he says just some cold ass thing when the dude's like bleeding out on the ground. I'm like, oh man, now there's the JRPG I was looking for. There it is. What is a man?
There's a game I could think of for the PS2 called Gladius. It was made by LucasArts.
Yeah, that was that a turn-based tactics game, Roman style?
Yeah, and you had like
always wanted to play it, never did.
You had like, I don't know, 100, but you had a lot of slots for characters you could manage, and you'd bring in like squads of 6 or whatever at a time for different battles and tournaments and things.
Huh? Yeah, they I remember that game getting really good reviews. I just couldn't afford it at the time. I remember it being like well received.
If I could play it on stream, I would. I don't know if the disc still works.
Plenty of spiritual successors.
They all scratched up. I want to play PS2 games on stream if they worked.
Yeah, PS2 had some bangers. I've still got some PS2 games in my library that will never leave, that I'm proud of. They're sitting on my bookshelf right now.
I wonder if I had to just move these crates out of the way. I wonder if that's what these are for. Power failure.
Oh, there's a chocobo breeding minigame and racing? That's cool.
How the hell do you get back there? I wonder. Do we have to bring...
Hey, go ahead. I'm in no rush.
What if we gotta bring a crane? I don't know if these count as things to be moved.
Sad news for the weak. I know. that was it. Just like, my arm. Sad news for the weak. Anyway.
I'm thinking really hard about this one. Can't go in that way. Can't go in that way. Unless you move all this out. Then maybe. There is a bridge over here. And it's all covered. I think I might have to bring a crane in here. Both of these require power, so they won't move. Maybe that's what they want you to do. Connect power, and then you can move them?
Well, we don't have power yet.
I think we need the solar place online.
That's the whole thing with the solar plants, is that's what's going to give us power.
Yeah, we don't have a generator of any kind. We don't have a power source yet till we get the solar back online.
Oh.
Hey Annie, I have a question. Can you set the trucks to automatically do the sand like on the road construction? Like I'm on the lay sand part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I drive the thing and it's like open road construction request.
Yeah.
And it says press square on the section of road to start the vehicle. Oh, never mind. I found it. It's going.
Did you just forget?
I had to ask.
Centers on an icon that you can't actually interact with.
I was trying to put it on the big squares. I was trying to put it on the vehicle. I was trying to put it on the icon in the middle, and it's like, no, you got to go on the road. I remember you telling me this, like 2 streams ago. I assume you'll make it.
If you assume, you make an ass of you and me.
It's very true. That's the
what
most
my dad always
self-fulfilling
told me.
prophecy. I heard that in the military. I heard that, and assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. I heard both of those. I was big in the military. Like, dude, did you assume? You can't make. You got to double check it. You got to have attention to detail. Everything's got to be double checked and triple checked. Use it.
How's that road going?
They're
more
working
sand?
on it. No, I think they're working on it by themselves. It might need to be flattened.
Oh, the dotted lines, if they run out of sand in the truck in the middle, they just stop dumping sand. Was there like not a sand quarry within radius there? It looks like they didn't do part of it.
There is both a quarry and a mobile quarry here. They have, in fact, I just got into the vehicle and there's a huge refill sand button.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's not
Okay,
automatic.
I just want to refill him manually and see if he'll go again.
The sand quarry is gray though.
Yeah, the sand quarry's not activated is the problem. So it did run out of sand partway through.
Well, he's got sand in his back right now, and I still can't pick that line. I'm just gonna do it by hand. I'm just gonna go do it manually.
Did you spin fuel to reactivate it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can if you want.
It takes 5. But if you've already got a sand truck out here.
Yeah, I got a sand truck out here already. There's no need to rush it. I've almost got this road completed. I got to get out. If I'm gonna do it manually, I got to get out there and flatten the sand.
Oh, it activated. Did someone spin fuel?
I activated it.
Would have been Annie.
I don't ever use the mobile station, so I don't mind wasting my fuel on it.
There you go.
But yeah, that's what happened is those orange dotted lines in the path are the parts where it ran out of sand. And then it entered the zone for your mobile sand thing and got sand again. So that's why there's a gap of no sand in the middle. Don't flatten it yet, Bailey. You need to go lay more sand. There's a section in the middle that has 0 sand. Well, that's why
here's the thing, getting the truck over the huge mounds of sand is a problem. That's why I'm flattening it.
I see.
Does that make sense? Yeah, it was. The first thing I did was like, well, I'll go out there and put it in the middle of myself. But there's a huge mountain of mega soft sand in between me and the center. In fact, I don't know how this guy did it. I have questions.
Well, that guy laid the sand. They weren't there when he was.
How did he skip? He hopscotched. He hopscotched over. Some weird freaking voodoo.
I have a dump truck.
How you doing tonight, Sleepless?
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a on this side as well.
Yeah, see, well, he did both sides, but somehow didn't do the middle. He laid
Weird.
perfectly
Yeah,
spaced
he started
and
from
perfectly
one side
even.
because he already had sand in his truck. And he was laying sand for however much sand he had in his truck, and then it ran out, so he stopped laying sand. And then partway, so like after the gap, he then entered your mobile sand quarry thing. So he suddenly had sand available again and refilled his truck and started laying sand again from that point.
I see.
How do you know any? Did you cast the bones? How did you read that? How do you know all that happened?
Cast the
He gave us the
bones.
full play-by-play. He lit a cigarette
I am a
halfway through.
developer.
He took
I
a
know
smoke
how
break,
shit
and then he had a
works.
sandwich. It had ham and cheese on it that day. It was mildly lukewarm.
I
Road,
do this for a living. It
roadcraft,
is my job to
witchcraft.
diagnose things.
Grinding some Warframe. Nice. Warframe's in a good place right now. Warframe's like such a soldier. Like that game been hanging on, man.
Cash would back me up.
I wish it was just a button
Reef.
for closing. You have to like hold it. The crane can instantly go back.
I would recommend dumping the sand behind you as you move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like turn your truck around, like fill it up and then turn your truck around. Instead of backing the sand up, you'll tend to just get one big pile because you'll run into your own pile with your back wheels. Do it the other way and dump it behind you like an oil slick.
I made one big pile,
Okay, I'm gonna go flatten it.
but maybe
The one time the solution wasn't backing up, Sokar. The one time the solution wasn't backing up to it. Usually it's like, oh yeah, back that crane up to it. Oh yeah. Had a major update yesterday. Fantastic. Yeah, I wish I had the time to get into Warframe. That's one I missed. I tried it one time, but I didn't have. It was already like so established when I logged in. I got immediately pummeled by like 35 quests. You know what I mean? Like it was just so much like past stuff to do. I was like, nah.
that's a common theme,
Nope,
isn't
it
it?
missed me.
There's so many
It
games that
missed
just
me.
they go on forever, and then you try to get into them, and it's like too late.
Yeah. There's just it hasn't been consolidated.
I remember playing it a long time ago. It's like a free-to-play. I don't know if it still is.
But yeah, it's still free to play. But you know, that's not the game's fault. You know, I don't blame them. It just my time for Warframe had passed. That's what I chalk it up to. I missed my shot at it. All right, if you can get that other, if you can drop sand one more time,
Okay.
we almost got it.
Oh, you're just gonna wait? Okay.
Yeah. While you're dropping sand, I'm gonna start riding the asphalt stuff down. Help me if I appreciate the offer. I'm not going to. What I ended up doing was I watched Overlord Shugu play it when he picked it up and played it, and I watched him play it and saw like all the story, like he voice acted everything. So I'm pretty familiar with a good chunk of the content.
A good
A lot of
chunk.
the twists. A good chonker.
Alright, the sand's down.
All right. Be right there.
I should probably go back to the dump truck, actually.
Have we ever found the warehouse to sell shit yet?
Yeah, there's a construction depot at the port, but it's a doozy to
Oh
get
yeah,
around.
yeah. Gets down there.
I need to bring a crane out there to get all the crates out of the way. So I was helping Daily make this road to get there. I don't think I get a crane vehicle through there.
I think it's
That's never stopped you from trying before.
That's true.
all right. I think we're through the sand flattening phase now.
There's the resource part of everything. Oh wow, we have 42 steel beams. That's crazy.
Yeah, I told you I was doing some cleanup before you guys joined in. Just
a little
recycling all of the steel up there.
Okay, I could bring 5 of those into storage.
Yeah, just don't bring more than we need because the game likes to steal them if you
we know that
many.
now. Where's the nearest? I guess we only have the one base. Desert base.
Yep, we're working on it. We're working on it.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. The mule. What if there's another upgrade of that?
Of what?
Of the mule. It like has a crane and a cargo bed or whatever.
I think there is.
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one for that yet.
There was one that had like the crane game kind of grabber instead of just straps, if you prefer that, but I think that's the only upgrade to it.
You know, there's also the one that's got the big. I haven't tried it yet, but it's got the big shovel blade. It's got the bulldozer blade, but it's also got a cargo thing in the back. I'm like, what do? Do you shovel it up and like dump it in the back? Like maybe it picks up.
I don't know
what you
bulldozer
would
blade was just so that you could push shit out of your way with the same vehicle.
But like, what's the point of the cargo? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to both clean the road and transport the goods.
Yeah, I think it's just meant to be a 2-in-1 kind of truck.
I don't know. There's
very situational.
There's several in here that are kind of interesting. I have the money. I kind of want to buy them just for experimental sake. This one.
Try them out. Yeah, try. No one else has tried them out. That could be perfect. The right tool for the right job. It's the name of the game.
I guess you can preview them before you buy them.
Yeah, you can get the stats. Whoa. Tells you what they do and stuff.
That one's got the grabber.
Oh, see, that one might actually be look how wide it is. It's
it's huge.
It's much wider than the mule is.
Width is good, I think, for some of the jobs we've had.
And it's got tread on the bottom.
Yeah.
It'd probably be slow, but I mean, it would be steady.
I'm gonna get this just because I can
do it, Sokar.
See some situations where that could be useful. What's this one? It's just a bulldozer with the back. Whoa. That's a monster truck cargo. Wow. Sure, I'll get it. I guess the only cargo crane truck is just the one. Oh. Wow, there's a button for showing off all the features.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
You press L3, at least on console. I wonder if I go back to the other
That's
one
cool.
if... Over here. It's like showing off the anchors in the crane.
You know, I think if I was going to spend like $45,000 or something, you know, I think I would want to see it too.
Oh, you can reach all the way back.
You mean car salesmen don't try to like get you to buy vehicles without doing any kind of test drive?
Fascinating.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It just works.
It just works.
No, not that.
Hi, Diamond Fox. Hello. I'm doing
I
wonderful.
tested
Thanks
it
for
myself.
asking.
That's why it has so many miles on it.
People really like this one.
There's so many that I just don't have unlocked yet. What's this one? We've already looked at that one. We already have it. There's one here. It looks like it's...
Oh no, Sokar's gone into shopping mode.
What is this machine?
He's been saving his money. He's been saving his money.
I need a level 13. Oh, I'm so close to getting level 13. This thing looks like it's designed to like go through zombie hordes. This is like a Project Zomboid vehicle. It has like spikes and stuff. Oh, I'm
You
so
outfit your
curious.
vehicles like that in Project Zomboid?
I've never gotten
I never
far
got
enough.
very far in the game. Yeah.
I just know it's a thing that can happen.
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
He tried to get me into Project Zomboid, but as a UI designer myself, I could not put up with their UI.
Yeah, it's rough, man. There's a lot of UI work in that. For me, it's a little too heavy on the survival. Like so far as like, oh man, you know,
It's quite intense.
It's 36 degrees. Don't get frostbite in the tips of your fingers. You can get frostbite in the back of your hand. That's fine, but don't get frostbite in the tip of your fingers because the tip of the fingers stuff that's a rare medicine to make, and you got to grow that out in the backyard. But first, you got to get worms to mulch the soil out. And I'm just like, holy fuck, dude! Like, when are we gonna fight zombies? Oh, careful! You got dry eye. You better find some eye drops in the next 10 minutes, or you ain't gonna be able to see nothing. You got dry eyes. It's cold out there today. And it's like, I was like, all right, you know, I tried. It's the kind of game, if that's the only game you owned, you could get a lot of depth out of it.
I remember my first playthrough being like, okay, so I'm gonna roleplay a little bit. I'm gonna have my character have them be hard of hearing as one of their debuffs. And in the game, it actually makes your character completely deaf.
Holy shit.
I thought the game was bugged. I was like, why do I not hear any sound? And it just turns off all sound. So I was like, we're not going to play with that. That's boring as a stream.
See, those types of games always make me think, I don't know if you've ever seen Markiplier play, like, it was some fire truck simulator. I think it was just called like NY Emergency or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he spent the entire stream basically trying to figure out how to play the game. And like at the end, he looks up the manual and it's like a fucking 100-page manual of how to play this game. It's like, that's just not worth it. Like, who's reading a 100-page manual to play a game?
I did for one game. It was called Starfleet Command. It was only ever on the computer, and let me tell you, you used every fucking button on your keyboard for that game. You used every button. You could do so much. You could Oh, God, dude, you could you could load photon torpedoes onto a onto one of your shuttlecraft, and then eject the shuttlecraft out the bay door to like bypass through an enemy's shield. You know what I mean? Like it was madness, and there was so much to it, and it was cool. But I mean, like, you had to be in the instruction manual so much because this was back in the like physical manual days. You had to be in the instruction manual so much that it wasn't bound by paperback. It was bound by like a ring binder on the back, so you could easily flip without damaging the pages.
Wow.
And it was like a 160 page freaking manual, and you had to study that bitch like you were gonna take the Kobayashi Maru yourself or something. It was fun though. I was like 22 years old or something like that. I ate it up. Sadly, it was set back in like, it wasn't set in next gen. It was set in like the Kirk era, which is like my least favorite era, but it was all right. It did have a good sense of progression. Like you start out with a real basic ship, and then slowly up. It was a huge thing when you got a better ship, and if like you could have more people on board, like that made a huge difference because you could do more stuff simultaneously. You know, crew size and hull strength, and you know, weapon ports and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of a game that I dedicated most of my time to like figuring out. I did dedicate a lot of time to figuring out Kerbal Space Program.
Oh yeah, that would be one. I was too intimidated to even try that one.
See,
Games like that, you gotta be in the right mood.
Because like figuring out Kerbal Space Program is like legitimately learning how space physics work, not just how do the controls in the game work.
That game taught me so much about real world like science and physics.
Newtonian physics, yeah.
That could be a great game to like teach kids with potentially.
Yeah, true. I mean, you do learn. I mean, video games can be highly educational. I know some people, man, video games is the only place they ever learned history from.
Oh yeah, that was me with like Age of Empires and Civilization.
Yeah, very educational. And the new Age of Empires 4, like it's got documentary like laced into it. It's like watching the History Channel, and then you play.
What do you mean?
I just left my trucks on the bridge. I didn't think anyone was coming this
way.
Are you enjoying my big beautiful road?
Why are you closed? People want to shop.
I finally finished my huge road down here.
Good.
Oh, I'm hitting the rails.
Good, wonderful. Good job. Good boy. Head pats.
And that took a good hour to do.
Why stuck? I'm gonna have
God
to manual
fucking damn it. Hold on. Man, I'm okay. Which way am I going? I think I'm going, straight ahead.
Hey Annie, let me ask you a question. Whenever you lay asphalt manually, do you go in reverse and drop it behind you, or do you drop it in front of you?
I go in. You drag it behind you, like you open the back thing and it expands, and you just drive forward and it lays asphalt. You don't have it deployed right now. But it drives slower in reverse, like, especially if you're on asphalt, it has a really hard time going in reverse. I almost always have to undeploy it in order to be able to drive in reverse.
Oh, you're right. I'm hitting like a stuck spot right here. Let me try coming down a little further.
You might also just try going like up the hill a little ways and then deploy and drive forward back down the hill and see if you, because like you just have to get the spot covered is all. And since you're doing it as part of a mission, you also only have to like kind of half-ass do it. As long as the lines turn blue and then they turn
Change
green
color.
when you flatten, it will auto-complete the entire road regardless of what you did.
Perfect. What I need is to get that. I should, well, not yet, but I'm like getting low on money. But I should probably buy the, sure, the store-bought versions, the painted versions. Probably got a little more horsepower to get over these bumps and imperfections.
I bought the painted version and it did help a bit.
Oh yeah, it's much better going forward with it. Boop 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 boop. On down the highway, moving on down the highway.
I'm just getting these steel beams.
Completion.
Okay. And then strap and then hold.
See how he do.
You better not be blocking that bridge.
Oh, I'm laying sand to make it flatter and easier to pass.
How dare you make the path more convenient for me?
Sand, there's enough sand. We don't need any more sand.
Oh, it's so bouncy. Oh.
Oh. I got the stream delay. I was like, oh, he's gonna go over the side.
It looked like it. That's sand. There's like a bump at the end right next to the bridge.
It wasn't flattened yet.
I can't wait. Can't be made to me. Wait. Okay. Keep going.
See, aren't you glad that I made this nice road? So you don't have to get stuck in all of the swampy mud that was out here?
I guess.
Sure.
Thanks, I guess.
I think the road
Fine, I'll
looks
just go
great.
rip it all
looks
back
like
up.
Gonna lay power lines right through the middle of it. It's very windy. That's what I like. I like a nice windy road. Country road.
Well, I mean, that was where the crappy dirt road was. I just kind of followed the existing road. There are a couple of pipes that have to be replaced out here, so that'll be easier.
All I gotta do now is bring some beams and some slabs over, and it'll be McReady.
I got the beams. Okay. Now,
Oh, nice.
Are you doing that objective already? So he just needs to get slabs?
I don't know where those are. Concrete
Did
Did we ever
plants?
find the concrete facility?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, it's,
yeah, that's like the very first one that we did.
it's south of the desert base. We need to put some
Is
in
there resources? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of concrete over there. You're fine.
Is
I was
there?
gonna say there's a ton of concrete out where I am too.
How do you know? Oh, is it all that? Oh, you're right.
That's to the south, yeah.
I guess I'll
I'll
head
help.
that way.
I'll help. Yeah, I'll help. I'm on my way.
Oh man, this thing really struggles to get over these little bumps in the bridge.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, at least you didn't bring the rusty one.
I need to go up a little bit of a hill to get here, but I guess coming down it'll be easier.
You end up buying that that new truck, Sokar?
Oh, there's another toy over
With
here.
the tread and the grabber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Hey, can you deploy that? I'll run that one down there with you.
Ooh.
'Cause I don't think you're gonna be able. I think you can fit all that on the back of that truck, but I think it's gonna be like super slow and overweight.
Feeling experimental, are we?
Yeah.
There you go. Have fun with it. Let me go move back
I
into.
appreciate it. I was gonna bring the super heavy crane, but we need something that can actually carry.
Be something capable of preventing another concrete tornado. Yeah, because those slabs are pretty wide.
Alright, road to second half of bridge is done. That whole section's all complete and pretty looking.
Nice. Where? Let me see where you were on the map real quick. Oh, up on that north side near the northern town. Oh yeah, that looks. I can see it from the satellite feed.
Yeah, I did that entire road all the way out back toward the base.
That's awesome. Like the Roadmaster. Well, not like you are the Roadmaster. Andy, I have road questions. It's not getting the spot in the middle. Oh yeah, it's a classic scenario 13C. Yeah, you got it. You went on smoke break halfway through. Classic scenario. Not your fault.
Funny. Got a book on it for each situation. 100-page manual.
You wrote the book on AI pavement laying.
God, imagine that. I don't know if I want to imagine a future where AI is in control of construction.
Hey man, if they can do it, they can do it.
Hopefully they do
Say
it well.
thank you. Say thank you when they do it well. They'll remember. I'll check the logs. The logs go way back.
Not the logs.
I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords.
Just let go. Okay. That's what I call full load. Where am I putting it though? Oh, just right there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I would have brought the heavy crane just so I could load this stuff. I could have made the concrete slabs and everything super fast, but then I wouldn't be able to take them anywhere. How many did we need for that? We needed 3. We needed 3 slabs.
We're
and
close.
You already delivered the 5, yeah. Oh, you could have taken 3. You didn't need me. I should have brought the super heavy crane down. I don't know if this crane right here can pick up a concrete slab.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
with the gravity
rounded.
claw, I don't know if it could.
You could pick up a steel beam easily enough.
Whoa.
I started all the infrastructure requests and they seem to be completing without issues, so I don't know why they were failing before.
It was a sandstorm.
Okay, I'm hoping that'll be enough.
Dude, this thing ain't
Why
gonna
did
pick
he-
up none of this stuff.
He failed like literally right in front of the objective. He was like 2 feet away from it.
Okay.
It's
3.
kind of picking. I can't believe it's picking this up. It's actually picking this up.
Wow, I wouldn't have expected
I
it
know,
to
right?
grab that
It looks like
either.
it's slowly slipping. God.
Okay, I'm loading the concrete slabs now.
Can't bring this thing. How do you get it back far enough to freaking drop shit inside? Go high. as high as you can. I don't understand. Oh my god. Self-destruct. I think I gotta come at this thing from the front. I think this is a front-loading type scenario.
No. It has to be perfect. I will not accept tilted concrete in my bed. There.
Slightly askew.
Good enough. Strap. Anchor. Got it. Okay, let me just check the map. I'm taking this back to the desert base. Right. Have fun with the new crane. You see wiggling all over the place over there.
It's a little it's different. It's different.
Wacky waving inflatable crane arm.
Getting it it's got the articulating joints are in a weird setup, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
It doesn't have a lowering rope for the claw portion like you would see on the cranes, you know what I mean?
You can't lower the claw?
Yeah, well, if you lower the claw, you're lowering the whole arm, which might extend it out further. You know what I mean? So it's like positioning is a little bit trickier, but you don't have to be a big dangle boy either in order to get shit done.
Oh. That was a near collision with that NPC. Coming down the same road I'm going down. This is not wide enough for two-way. This track it's playing, it sounds like the background music to those Veritasium science videos or whatever. It was a guitar for a little bit.
Objective completo.
Es perfecto.
Es perfect.
That's what they would say in Rome, Total War.
Oh, dude. Julia.
They'd finish their formation. Es perfecto.
Brutia. How much concrete did you end up getting there, Sokar?
I got 3 slabs.
Except for 2. Oh, you running the 3 slabs back already?
Yep, they're in storage now.
All right. I'm gonna go deposit these.
I think we're able to just like.
Oh, do we just need them in storage? We don't have to take them there?
I hope. Let's see if Kelly has anything to say about it. Oh, I just deliver a vehicle.
Resources spent on task.
What are we delivering? Oh. But hello, Clumsy Angel. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so I had to drive this semi in there. Take this road.
So you gotta drive a
all the
semi
way-
down there? You've practiced for this. You've been practicing for this for months in European truck sim.
It all comes down to this.
It says now it really matters. Now there's skin in the game. Now there's something to lose. Lives are on the line.
Lives are on the... Oh man.
Mostly
okay.
your life, but lives anyway.
Okay. This is... I'm just taking this dirt trail all the way down, it looks like.
Where are you taking that to?
Do the river base.
Is that like supposed to have the beams and the concrete slabs on it? Yeah, it says
I'm
delivered
not
vehicle
sure
now.
if that's
Okay,
what they're
yeah.
going with.
No, they did. They loaded it up, quote unquote. There you are.
It looks like American Truck Simulator in here. It even has a horn.
Dang, where was the origin for this place at? Where did you start from? What was your starting point?
For this truck
Was it
that
the
I'm
Steel
driving?
Beams factory? Yeah.
It put me at a
Did
gas
you take it away from the?
somewhere.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I'm just out
works
here.
for me. I'm watching your.
Hello, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Oh, you going first person and everything? It's serious.
Yeah. Gotta. No gear, maybe? No? Oh.
You have. There's a rock in front of your right tire. You need to back up and go to your left.
Oh.
Hard, crank it hard to
I
your
see,
left.
I see.
I got the drone view. There you go. You made it.
We need, like,
Just don't drive
indicators.
over it though.
I need sensors in my tires that are like, left
to
front
object.
wheel.
Don't cut back to the right yet. Or you're gonna get it with the back tires.
Oh, shit.
Oh, now there's a rock in front of you. You know what? Let me come up there with the bulldozer. Let me come.
It
The
might be
bulldozer's
bulldozer
like real
time.
close. Yeah, the bulldozer's real close.
Oh, I got past. I don't think this truck is designed to go off-road.
I get the feeling the city wasn't designed to be hit by a sandstorm at 120 miles an hour.
Well, I might need a gentle push from behind.
Pulling up.
I'd call you tailgater or gator? Okay, I'll remember. I will put it in the old memory bank. Thank you for being here, Gator. Also, you made a drawing, Clumsy Angel. Wow. Well, I'm sure it looks wonderful.
How do I get over to where you are? Did I miss a turn?
I cannot move. I cannot move. I'm immobile.
Oh yeah. I can.
Yeah,
cut over
it started
this
me at
way.
Tifletown, I guess, is where more specifically.
I got you. There's a little side road I can take. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Oh, I see ya. Oh, there is a way to get behind me from there.
Yeah, you would never fit a semi through here, but as long as I don't flip the vehicle, I'll be alone. I had to put it in low gear for my own safety. I would have lost control of this thing like immediately.
Mm.
I think the bulldozer is probably the vehicle I have tipped over the most.
Well,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you for
you're in there. You're
subscribing
in that
there.
sand pretty good there.
Thank
I
you so
see.
much, Gator. Yeah, I'm in deep. I'm
Let's see if
in
it lets me
deep.
flatten that out a little bit. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna try to flatten that sand out that you're in.
I'll just be here.
Help on the way.
Whoa.
It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to do that. Nah, I don't think that's the kind of sand that's for flattening.
It's different sand.
That's driving sand, not flattening sand. I'm gonna get this little rock out of the way so you can turn if you need to. All right, I'm moving around to the rear.
Oh,
There.
oh no!
Here.
We can't have a homunculus, not now.
No, it's too early. It's too early. Dang, you're lucky you made it as far as you did. That's a lot of rocks.
I wonder if I should have
And
taken...
even then, you didn't get stopped on rocks. You got stopped in sand.
Mhm.
Good job.
And I guess I repaired all the pipes between the oil pumps and the oil station.
Nice, nice. We've almost got this base up.
Okay, we're moving.
A gentle push on the caboose.
Ah, yes. How lovely. We're getting those oranges up those hills, aren't we?
We are. All right, I'm gonna chill. You got it. You got it.
Yay.
Fly, bitch.
Ah, there's more obstacles on the way.
Is it rocks? If it's rocks, let me know. I can move them out of the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's rocks.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get it. Let me get a push on that.
Can get around. Oh, I see you're flattening at the same time.
We can't use the construction depot yet. We have to power it first. I see.
That was dangerous.
It just like clipped over it. Oh shit! Now you don't worry about that. And that's why they make insurance.
Daily hit me.
That was a straight clomp on the head, man. It was like concussive force.
Don't worry about that. Just talk to Kelly later. She'll get a
Kelly
cover.
at Human Resources.
No, I don't play any fishing games. I played games that have
There,
fishing
now
in
it's
them.
really too unpassable. It was only mildly unpassable before.
Actually, I'm playing Nice Day for Fishing this Sunday. Now I think about it. So I guess technically yes. It's more of an action fantasy thing though, but not like anything like real simulators of fishing.
Right. One infrastructure route is completely done of all rewards.
Hell yeah. God damn it, why does it miss the small ones, man? There we go. Alright.
You can do it.
Alright, give it a shot now, Sokar. Let me get out of your way.
There is that rock right there I'm concerned about, big boulder. I might be able to make that though. What am I hitting
The road
now?
after what we had to pave looks like it's all clear though.
Oh,
What's
there's
that now,
some like
Annie?
That section you had to pave, everything after that looks like it's all clear. I don't see any rocks on the map.
there's some like pebbles under this tire.
Getting there. We're getting those oranges up those stairs.
Leo. Well, that sucked. I sure hope we don't have to have NPC vehicles go through there. That would be awful.
Well, we could also just pave it using all of this fancy paving equipment that's already over here.
It is already over there.
Okay, I don't know where to go from here. Do I take a right onto the paved road, or do I continue through?
I think you take a right.
You take a right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Right
up.
will take you
a
up
right.
to the paved road that we just did. If you go left,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a hell of a time through a lot of muddy sand.
Okay, I don't want to have
hell
all
of a
the time.
time.
I
A
don't
hell
want.
of a time.
Where am I hitting? Oh, there's a rock.
When you get up to the marker up there, you're gonna take a left, and you'll see the paved road. You'll see the paved road when you get up there.
Yeah.
We're on the home stretch.
Oh, go from here. Let's just keep going straight. Need a GPS on the dashboard. I can truck
I
sim.
got you. Keep following the road. Keep following the road. I'll put a marker down for you. Go up to that next blue flag. Take a right there. If you take a right at that blue marker, it'll take you right into the yellow spit. Slow down, man! Oh my god! He's coming from so far away.
Leo, Contos.
There it is, river base. I was hoping we would get a lot more experience in that. It's like the whole bar flashed and then it went up just a little bit. It's like, yes!
Now, to give this port area some juice, we need to repair the
Juice?
nearest power substation. You can start by grabbing some primary resources. Then
Juice?
establish a route from the river base. Let's get these lights on, huh?
Okay, let's do
Oh,
it.
look at the juice!
I was wondering.
Yeah. She Midwestern or is she Irish?
I don't know.
She's Irish Midwestern. Look at the
She's
juice.
definitely Canadian.
I don't know. Is there a
Look
link
at the
between?
juice, don't you know?
Is there a link between the Canadian and Irish accents? I wonder.
I don't think
Well,
so.
Canada is a British colony, and so you would have people. Ireland's right there, part of Great Britain.
But it was also French. It's a whole bunch of things.
Oh yeah, well there's plenty of French there too. French Canadian. They speak a lot of French over there. Don't you know?
Hello, Olivia. Hi. Hello. Welcome.
Bonjour, don't you know?
Bonjour, don't you know?
Oh, God.
Wow. And Canadians everywhere were insulted. In that
Oh my
moment.
God, there's a lot of solar panels over here.
Bring
I didn't realize there were
resources
so many.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. You gotta have a lot to power a small town.
There's a lot of objectives now. Repair the oil station.
Steel beams.
Infrastructure route.
Oh, we need more beams?
Good thing we have like 30 of them ready to go.
Oh, you're right. Where is my vehicle?
I'm gonna go ahead and patch these couple of small pieces of road here in case we ever do need NPCs to be able to travel through here.
Okay. I get to take... Okay, I have to go north. And then, does it have to be in storage? Or does it have to be delivered directly? Bring resources to the zone. Okay. Got it. Understand. I understand. I understood.
Roger that.
This is not the right vehicle. Is this vehicle? No. This vehicle's in the way. This vehicle. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The game.
What'd you do?
It froze.
Disconnect to.
I mean, I know that my computer is not frozen. OBS isn't frozen. My stream's
Try
still
Control
up.
Alt Delete. Try Control Alt Delete. See if that not to close it, but just to
Oh wait, I'm fine now.
take the focus off of it. Sometimes that brings it back around.
Well, we're
What
playing
is-
on
You gotta threaten
console.
it.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, don't press Control Alt Delete. Then, yeah. Not gonna do anything.
I'm very confused about what was happening just then. It was like the game
Are y'all planning on
paused.
getting a PS5 Pro, or are y'all just gonna stick with your PS5s?
We probably won't upgrade till the PS6, to be honest.
Oh, I see
Fair.
what the
I
problem
know it'll be a
was.
couple of years, but like, PS5 Pro just doesn't seem like it's worth the upgrade.
There just
If
wasn't
you're not gonna get
anything
the
here.
mileage out of it, then yeah. If you're not gonna get the mileage out of it, then what's the point?
I thought the game froze, but there just wasn't anything to deploy.
We got a fuel, very minor XP and fuel route moving out. We'll get good fuel. The total will be another 20 fuel, 4 per truck, 5 trucks. I'm gonna
They really
mine the
dump
route
fuel
ones
on you
out.
in these later stages.
God, dude, like, who wants to drive? Well, you don't ever use them, but like, I don't want to drive my vehicle down, dude. I've already used, like, just in this session alone, I've probably used 6 fuel, and I didn't even turn the station back on.
How much fuel do you have overall?
I'm sitting like, let me see, probably around 20. Let me look. I've got 21 right now.
Interesting. I thought that the fuel was global, like shared.
No,
No, it's per
individual.
person. When
Oh.
we are awarded fuel, everyone gets their own fuel awarded,
Yeah.
and you can use it however you see fit.
Yeah, distribute it however you want to.
Oh, I have
Teleport to
28.
your heart's content.
Hey, Bailey, can I steal that bulldozer?
Yeah, go for it. Am I in it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get up. Yeah, I was watching the route. I'll move over to super dumpster or super dump truck, super cake.
Those seem like some big fish, Gator. But I can't say I'm very familiar because I don't I don't really play fishing games. But that sounds huge.
You're not gonna believe this, but I've got some more pipe-related business for you to sort out. This pump station needs your help in getting a replacement pump. We already delivered it to the oil station, but crossing the
And I
river
fell
is a
over.
bit too much for the common convoy. Could you take care of it? Shouldn't be
Oh,
any
what are you
problem
having
with
for
yours.
dinner,
That's
Angel?
the
If I may,
frickin-
if I may
And
ask.
bonus points if you can deliver fuel to the desert base. The
Bailey,
semi-truck
come
is
bump
Turn
me.
yourself around. Yeah, I got you. I don't have any bumping vehicles around there. Oh, you know what? The river base is right there. Let me bring a crane over. I'll pick you up. Right near our. Right near our.
I could just respawn to the river base and grab one.
Yeah, go for it. That might be faster. Yeah.
Oh, is the river base accessible now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
done.
just unlocked it. That's what you
Once
just
drove
did.
that last
Oh.
thing in there, that was it.
With the whole cutscene and everything.
I don't pay attention.
Lost the plot.
I always hate
That's me
games
half the time.
that do like cutscenes whenever you like unlock something. Like Zelda, for example, where it's like, you unlocked a door, and the camera pans to the door, and then like, oh, I forgot. What did you show me?
Dude, that is so me. Like, I wish there was a chat log, because when people get to talking and stuff like that, I'll comment on something and then like, oh wait, what'd they say? Go where? Wait, where's the? Oh, there's no chat log. That's got me in Stellar Blade a number of times. Like, what do they want me to do? Where am I going? And someone will have to be like, what'd they say? And chat will be like, oh yeah, they said go north. Oh, okay, thanks. I cannot wait until they add rewinding a live stream into Twitch. I cannot wait for that. I'm waiting forever.
I mean, in Zelda, you
I
can
don't
at
know
least...
if Twitch is ever going to add that, because
I heard they're working on it right now.
They don't care about VODs.
I heard they're working on it right now. That's what I have heard.
In Zelda, you can re-trigger
Third person.
in cutscenes, but if I recall...
Oh, really?
It might have been Sky, actually, that did not re-trigger, so I'd get lost all the time.
Skyward Sword?
No, like the game Sky, Children of Light, or whatever.
Oh.
I feel
That
like
he's
that...
been playing like every Saturday.
I don't think that game re-triggers cutscenes, so you watch it or you're lost.
My brain calls it Children of Light. I didn't know it was called Sky.
Thankfully, that game's like a community game, so I got people to tell me like what just happened.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what happened. That's okay, just hold my hand. You know what I mean? It's like, it's cool. Someone will fly off with you. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, the game's super wholesome. What? Damn it.
Every game with co-op needs hand-holding.
I agree. Can someone give me a push real quick? Well, no one's near here.
What are you doing? Where'd you get a giant oil tanker from?
I gotta drive. This is the oil base that I just repaired, and I gotta drive it back to the desert base, and I immediately got stuck in this like washout sand. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't know. Can you reset the?
Yeah, if you try to recover an objective vehicle, it will take you back to where it started.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I should
it should be the only option that you get.
A vegetarian pizza sounds yummy, Angel. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. I'm gonna take these to somewhere really far away, probably. Oh yeah, I think. Ew. Well, nothing to it but to do it, I suppose.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Even going south here? Or am I going west?
As the crow flies.
I'm going south.
God.
What's going on over there?
I moved off the side of the road real quick so the stupid infrastructure route guys could get through. And I just, like, I've been struggling to get back on the road and get traction. You try to be polite and they just kick you off into the fucking, he like shoulder checked me off the fucking road, you know what I mean? I think he spit on me too.
It was Kelly's orders.
Kelly's
I'm
orders.
sure it was. I smelled her perfume. I smelled her perfume. There we go.
There's one nice thing about dealing with these oil moguls. You help them out of it, and now we don't have to worry about fuel for a while. That's what I call a mutually profitable transaction.
Well, I mean, in this game we have infinite fuel, so...
Oh, right, so nothing. Oh, no, we got gas. I think they gave us gas.
Yeah, gave us
I'm back up to
gas.
33. Yeah, I'm sitting good now. Delivered objects.
I just wonder how often people use that. Because...
Well, you have to spend one every time you go to one of your field stations for a fast travel point. It's only free if you go to a base.
I'm about to use one
hello
right
there.
now.
Thank you for the raid.
Got raided.
Oh,
Sim Ninja.
Hi, Ninja. Hello.
And good night, babe.
Thank you for lurking. Have a good night. Really appreciate you stopping by. Rest, relax, do all the things you gotta do, take care of you. I'm glad you're here. We're just roadcrafting.
Oh, there's a crazy person. You're on my dirt. Get
Oh.
off.
Your horn sounds like Jim Carrey's most annoying sound in the world.
Yeah, that's the best.
Oh, God.
That cop was the Kenny, the kindergarten teacher in Half-Baked. I remember him. What a funny dude.
On the same map, it's a good one. It's a long one. Making progress though. like this game would take forever to get through single player, but I like that it's doable.
Yeah, oh man, if you do this single player, just be like, you've got a lot of game ahead of you. Real project. You're gonna get all of the construction fantasy and off-road fantasy you could possibly want.
You played it solo since it came out? Wow.
Nice, nice.
And you got this far. Impressive.
See, there's a man who values his gas. I bet you he uses a lot more gas. He's got to quick travel all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah,
I bet if you play solo, you gotta.
We don't have to quick travel to the stuff that Annie's doing. You know what I mean? Annie doesn't have to quick travel to the stuff that we're doing. This is a good map. The map we did before this one was the flooded map, and I'm liking this one. I mean, flooded was a cool map. I liked all of them, but this one is a little bit more merciful.
It's sunken, yeah.
Sunken, yeah.
I like the design of your semi-truck, Annie.
What?
Your like pink and black and white camo semi-truck. It looks like it would be holding like a streamer hardware or something. Oh, I came at it from the wrong angle. Gotta go down. $307 hours so far in this game. I believe it.
This is a good one, man. This is a good game. This is a very good game.
I don't know how many I got in SnowRunner. I don't know if PlayStation tracks hours.
PS5 does.
Oh. I'll have to look it up at some point.
Though your number might be a little inaccurate because I think we played it on PS4 and then transferred our save files to PS5.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of the playtime will be on PS4 and not PS5.
You better wake up. You're driving a vehicle while you're sleepy. That's how accidents happen.
Oh fuck, there's a giant...
Don't make him get the bulldozer and smack you upside the head.
He's trying to keep me awake. Okay, the power substation, it's blocked by shit that I actually might need your bulldozer for.
You are welcome to it wherever it's at. I'm carrying a generator over on a heavy crane as we speak. Kelly got me doing all kinds of weird shit. Where are we delivering this to?
It sounds so crazy out of context. I need to get down about to where you are. Oh man, that shit right next to you is all flooded out. That oil spill just south of you, Sokar. Have you seen that? Oh yeah.
You must have. Someone had to reveal that. That shit's that sucks. The ducks are gonna need a lot of Dawn for that one, man. Like it's bad over there.
Yeah, I don't know how deep it is, but I bet you'd get swamped.
Okay, that little bit of road is now paved and cleared out, so it won't be annoying in the future.
Okay. I think I might actually take a little break. It's been a couple hours and I haven't taken one, and I should probably do that.
I picked up an option. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right, Sokar.
Oh, we can turn off one of these routes that's completed. Get fewer idiots pushing you off the road.
Alright, guys.
Picked up a generator.
You guys been sitting for the
But I have-
past hour or so, or two, as I have. It's time to get up, time to stretch, time to do all that we need to do and take care of you, okay?
Take care of yourselves.
I'll be right back. What?
Alright. People make
What's
mistakes. I
this
left my
one?
stream on for like an hour earlier today.
I know. I was really
Oh, dude, I was
confused.
gone, man. I was gone, dude. I was like, bam, bam, raid, say hello, gotta go. And I was like, grab my keys. While my stream was coming to an end, like the last 10 minutes, I was already putting my shoes on and like getting my keys and hat and wallet together in one spot. I was getting everything ready, and as soon as I was out the door, I forgot to go over and hit end stream. Fortunately, I didn't do anything, you know,
Yeah,
revealing
because
or.
Sokar went live, so I opened Twitch back up to like go open his stream, and I saw you were still live, and I was like, "What? Did he come back or something?"
Yeah, it's my own fault. It's not the first time I've done that. Won't be the last. It's the danger of raiding somebody. Gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna get down here. It should be. Gotta clean up. My rule is I can't put down new flags until I've gotten rid of the old flags.
Do we need any more roads anywhere, or are we good for roads for right now?
So far as I know, off the top of my head, I don't have a current need for roads. Right as of so far, my
I feel like I've paved half the map at this
vehicles are
point.
handled. You paved like the eastern half of the entire, or is it the south or the east? I can't. There's no north indicator on this freaking map, man. Oh yeah, no, there is. Never mind, I'm stupid. Yeah, you
Yeah, there
paved like
is.
the whole northeastern portion of the map. Go down here. Let's see here.
What is this drive to objective? I have my Jeep out somewhere. Where the hell is my truck? I haven't driven it in so long.
Your Jeep? I thought I saw one of the tread scout vehicles up at the. There's a couple of them up at the. There's one up at the
I
concrete
found it.
and steel facilities.
I just went
It's on
into
the
the
rest-
vehicle
rest-
list. There was no way I was gonna find it.
Yeah, that's the easier way.
Oh damn, there's a lot of rocks in here.
Yeah, rocks are a major problem around here. You definitely want to have the upgraded bulldozer by this point. I can't think of a time when you don't. The bulldozer is like much more of a utility vehicle than I gave it credit for. Like pushing vehicles. If something needs to be pushed, that's what the bulldozer is there for. I really like the super heavy crane. I like a lot of the vehicles. Man. Like,
Liquidate
they're all pretty
oil
cool.
spills.
I remember I was around for a really bad fuel spill. When I was in the military, I was in fuels. I was out in Turkey on TDY, and anyway, they had what was called a hot refuel for these cargo planes, and there were two of them like on spots side by side out on the flight line. And I was in one big truck, and we were pumping about 4,000 gallons onto one, and then the next one down, we had another truck, and he was putting like 4,000 gallons down on one. And it's what's called a hot refuel because they have the engines running. Like you just got to monitor it, and they're getting ready to go, and you're fueling it. And so it's like, dude, I'm in my truck fueling mine, and then maybe like 100 feet away, he's in his truck fueling his. And then through dual cargo plane engines running, double hearing protection, I had earplugs and headphones. Man, you hear like this, go, 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 go. Shut up, Kelly, I'm telling the story. Jesus. I knew she was gonna say something. She gotta get her 2 fucking cents in on everything. Anyway, long story short, that sound was the drivetrain snapping that spins the pumps on the fueler and stuff like that. Anyway, a long vertical axle snapped off the bottom, and it was the pipe that had all the fuel running through it. And like, dude, fuel just came, not on my truck, but on the next truck down, fuel just started pouring out everywhere, man, like everywhere, dude. They had to cut the engines on the plane. Freaking everyone was pulling off emergency stops all over the place, like and fuel, like, it doesn't like pool up into puddles. Like, if it can move, it will move, and it will move very fast, like extremely fast, much more than water. Like, water will soak into shit and stuff like that. Fuel just goes, man. And yeah, we had to all get out there. There was probably, after we got everything cool, we probably had 70 people out there with various devices for soaking up gasoline, just standing out in the middle of the tarmac as the fuel burned off. People freaking huffing fumes. You know, like, it just in the air. It was crazy. I'm just glad no one blew up.
It's a wild story. Also, I'm back.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Sokar. Welcome back.
Yeah, I tried to mute myself on the Discord side so I wouldn't be talking over you while I go through my break spiel, and like, it unmuted me in the middle of it.
Oh,
Usually, that's why I usually just mute my mic FX, because Discord, like, even when I try it, it doesn't always go through.
Must have double pressed it and there was input lag. I don't know, but that had to be weird.
Stick drift. Stick drift. I always blame it. If I mess up when I'm playing an action game, I always blame it on Nintendo Switch, the stick drift. I got stick drift. It's like goddamn stick drift again. It wasn't my fault. It was stick drift.
It couldn't
Not
be
a
user
skill
error.
issue. The guy died in Elden Ring. Oh, it was stick drift.
Daily only has perfect inputs.
All my inputs are perfect. Zero mistakes. Zero mistakes. It was stick drift.
That's a crazy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. That would bring everything to a halt. I don't know what you could do. Nothing you could do but burn it, I guess. I don't.
Oh, you talking about that fuel?
Yeah, with fuel spills, just in general, like.
Oh, we brought out a whole bunch of absorbent pads. Like, there was like 70 people. They brought our entire fuel shop, plus I think they left one guy behind to man the phones, but it was like 30 fuel people that were on duty at the time. Everybody came over. They brought multiple pickup trucks out, and then all the crew chiefs and the mechanics and a number of officers to come out and like make sure nothing was getting destroyed and how much money did we lose. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And there was like 70 people out there, and like we were all just like standing on top of absorbent pads that were placed over fuel, just like letting them soak it up. You can't use kitty litter or anything like that because that's a hazard down the flight line. If that shit gets sucked up, like little rocks and stuff, if they get sucked up into an engine or a jet engine or something like that, it's gonna blow the engine out. So we had to use like absorbent fuel pads and all kinds of like boom pads, and it was the same kind of shit you soak up like cat pee with, you know. It's like you just put down the little pad and it soaks it up and then you throw it away. Like, we just did that for like 3 or 4 hours, but it was like almost 5,000 gallons just like spilled out everywhere instantly. It's like, oh shit. Wow. I'm just glad like some piece of metal didn't go flying off somewhere, because like, dude, those trucks will pump so fast. Like when they get going, like spinning and pumping gas out, the nozzles are so wide and the hoses are so big. Like if you were to hook it up into your car, like say your car held 20 gallons, right? You hook it up to your car somehow, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna fill my car to full. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Shh, done. That's it. You've already filled 20 gallons in there. Like it's so unbelievably fast that like when that thing cranked out and blew out the bottom, like I'm surprised nobody lost a leg or shrapnel or something like that. It's incredible. The thing spins faster in gallons than you can count it. It's like like it just spins and spins and spins. You're like, dang, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy when you're actually out there. It's the most boring thing in the world to talk about, but like when you're actually out there messing with this stuff, you're like, oh yeah, it's all explosive. No, it's cool. It's fine.
And stuff like that. I like hearing stories like that, just like learning how things work.
Well, you got to carry this in order for anything to work. Once you've engaged the pumps on the fuel truck, you have to hold this thing called a dead man switch, and all it is it's just a little handle that's hooked up to the electrical system on the pump, and it's basically like it's just a little handle you have to manually squeeze, and it's called the dead man, and it's like it's there because like if you get shot, then you'll let go of it, and then that turns the pumps off, so it doesn't. If you die, it won't continue to pump the gas because that's dangerous. Yeah. You always get these little, like, everything seems normal in the military, and then you get these little weird reminders that, you know, you're supposed to be in a war footing.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I imagine.
It's another day at work. Let me hold the dead man in case I get shot.
There's like those two modes of thought. There's like the daily life, and then there's the crisis mode.
Yeah, which they train you for. I had, like, we were all in a big tent city because we rented the space on that base. It was there. There was the Turkish. It was their base, and we rented the thing. We were at the time it was before 9/11. And we were watching Saddam Hussein from next door, basically, and we were enforcing a no-fly zone for his planes. Like, he was not allowed to come. He wasn't allowed. His planes and jets were not allowed to leave his airspace unless he went through, like, you know, Iran or one of his buddies. And so we were keeping that enforced. That's all we did out there all day long, was enforce that no-fly zone. And I was asleep. It must have been like my second week there, and we're out in this tent city. It's the middle of the night. And like, I was so tired. We worked 6 days a week, 12, 13-hour shifts. And I was laying in bed. It must have been 2 in the morning. And like, the tent we were in had like four little tent rooms with a bed each for people. And then there was kind of like a living room area and it had a TV in it. And dude, in the middle of the night, man, like just loud as hell in the tent, I hear something, I give my life for my country. And I'm like, oh shit, this is it. I'm gonna die. Like, I woke up and I was like, I didn't know, it was like a zealous scream about giving their life for the country. And like, I'm not shitting, actually happened. And I was so tired, I didn't care. I just closed my, and went back to sleep. And I'm like,
no.
It's over, dude. I'm so exhausted. I had no energy. It was like trying to pull myself out of a pit. And then finally, like, I managed to dig my way out of the darkness, and I get up and there's all this noise out in the living room, and I go out there and the dude is watching some kind of Roman gladiator movie, and it was like the gladiator dude was coming out and giving his big thing, like, and like, that's legit what it was, and it was legit what he said. I'm like, dude, you should maybe turn that down a little bit. And then I went back to bed, and like, he's like, oh yeah, my bad. And he turns it down. Like, there was some sergeant, he was sitting out there just late, and he was working the night shift or the day shift, but whatever, he was up at 2 in the morning watching movies. Yeah, I thought I was gonna die. I now know that it's possible for me to be too tired to care. I learned that about myself. I have reached that level of tiredness. I rolled over, I couldn't get up. It took me probably about 30 seconds till I finally managed to dig my way out the bed to go see what the hell was going on.
Yeah, that's stuff you don't, like civilian life or whatever, it's like, oh, that'd be whatever. But out there, that would mess with you. And just little things.
You just get weird scenarios, man. Weird scenarios. Oh, there's a pipe missing down here. Oh yeah, infrastructure, replace pipes.
But hey, you know, you were able to make your peace at least.
Oh yeah, no, I was totally, I was good, man. It was all good. And then it didn't stop making noise, and it finally like woke me up enough to where I could like it was like it was like not only was I asleep, but all the switches had been turned off, and it was like it took time for like my brain to go in and like turn on all the switches to my brain and my body. You know what I mean? One at a time. What's up, Azzy?
Azzy.
The cake isn't here yet, Azzy.
Come up with some cake, yeah. Oh no, I got the cake.
Good to see ya.
Put some cake up.
The cake is a
Yeah, Daily
lie.
has some cake. The emote is made. It's just not available yet. I have to do the subathon to unlock emote slots first.
Yeah, Annie's got plans. Okay.
I'm about to take a pipe out of the resource garage or whatever. There's 5 there. Did anyone need those 5? Before, I'm just letting y'all know I'm about to take one out right now. If you were saving those 5 for anything.
No, those were 5 that we got from doing the infrastructure requests that it just put in storage automatically.
Go for it.
Perfecto.
Follow your heart.
It's not because someone explicitly put them there needing them.
Okay. Gotcha. That's what I was concerned about.
And the fucking Eiffel Tower just like fell down in front of this gate. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I can crane this up. Like, why is there an entry point here if I can't do it?
There's a lot of good stuff over here next to the construction depot that we can quickly sell whenever we unlock it. How the hell do I get through here?
Right?
Well, fixing a city that got wrecked out by a sandstorm.
What am I doing
A lot
here?
of a lot of roads got washed out, that kind of stuff. Well, washed out with sand.
Lifting the door. That's not what I want to do.
I spent 2 hours repaving all of the roads, every road.
A lot of paving going on. Yeah, a lot of paving going on.
I'm trying to clean up debris.
Debris.
Debris. I'm doing my part. I don't think it's an object I can grab. I think they block it off
Root
intentionally.
sandstorm, yeah.
So when do we unlock this power substation down here? This would be a lot easier to do with these cranes.
I can work on that next. I gotta just take this. I'm almost done.
Damn.
I'm almost done. I'll see what we need next to get started on that. I've just been knocking out side stuff for XP.
Oh,
we
this
make
is the thing that
ramps?
needs the 5 steel beams. I see.
I wonder if
Weren't
we
you
can
doing
make.
that, Sokar?
There's a tower that is in my way. A giant steel tower that fell down. It was like this when I got here, I swear. And I don't know how to get it up out of the way. And I'm wondering if I could make a bridge that goes over it. Can I go up?
No.
No?
I don't think you're meant to be able to move that. I think it wants you to go around the backside. So if you go up to the river base, there's like a kind of crappy path that goes around the back to get inside. And once you repair it, it'll probably get rid of that tower and unlock it. I'm guessing.
Why were we given all these tools then, if not to rebuild? Why were we cursed?
Also, Carla, don't worry. We took our break. We took our break earlier. My timing is
myself
always
to a
really
dead
weird
end.
with collabs.
Oh, where are you trying to go?
I just kind of take breaks
there's
whenever.
There's a pipe that needs to be fitted over
Don't
there
wanna interrupt
on
them.
your side.
But we took one.
Oh, up by the oil spill? I see.
Yeah, around on the south, I guess the southwest side, I think it is, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this will not move.
And you're just having trouble getting an angle on it?
That's not gonna
What's that now?
Are you just having trouble finding a place to get an angle on it?
Yeah, I
It
didn't
looks
like,
it's
I
hard to
kind of,
reach.
I half-assed looked at the freaking map. I was like, oh, I'll figure it out. I'll just head down that way. I kind of got a general idea.
You should never half-ass. You should always whole-ass one thing.
Whole-ass it, yeah, true. Get out of my way.
How do we get up there?
Oh,
You mentioned-
fluffy cake.
You
Wait a
said
second.
there's a way. Oh, I think I see it. I go up. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll
Are
do
you
it.
finding the path?
Yeah, it's over on the right side of it.
Hmm.
It's up there, and I don't want to do it, but I guess I gotta do it. Yep.
There's not any other ways in. Because you can't break the walls.
I wish you could. We need a wrecking ball.
Is this another bridge that needs to be repaired?
Not gonna work. I gotta go back around. Can't see the very thin chain link fence on the map. Oh yeah, your freaking 12-wheeled freaking mega crane is gonna get stopped by some aluminum chain link fencing.
Yeah, it's weird, right? I don't know. Come on.
And like a time lock, it's not moving at all for any reason.
The ultimate defense material.
Frozen in time.
If
I wonder how deep the soil is. Half tempted to try to drive through it. It's probably not a
yeah,
good
that's
idea.
what I was curious. It's like, can you just drive in it?
You got that Jeep down here? That the good one, the Malamute or whatever it is?
In Sokar's Jeep?
I had one out somewhere.
It's like right next to the oil there.
Yeah. Can I borrow? Can I do an experiment with your Jeep? Sophie?
Do it. Do it.
I'm on it.
He might be dying
How
in
deep
black,
this
but
is.
you like black.
That's fine. You're gonna take it for a dip in the oil.
100%.
Do it.
Want to fart in that oil.
Make it
You
emo.
hear him screaming, it's deep, get me out of here.
Gothify my Jeep.
Oh, that's it. Engine flooded. That's it. Oh god. Yep, that's it.
Man, it can't be a good thing if your
I'm
engine
I'm
floods
gonna
with
leave it out here
oil.
though. I'm gonna leave it out here as a warning to the others.
I wonder.
Oh no, you forgot that it drops the pipe when you leave the vehicle.
Yeah, you see it like rolling down the hill. Yeah.
Would that actually result in an explosion?
What?
Flooding the engine with oil?
It depends on if the sparks the engine produced was a high enough temperature to ignite the oil. What they call the flash point. It depends on what degree temperature the flash point on the oil is. Different things have different amounts. And usually it's the liquid itself will burn, but liquid fuel of any kind has a very high flash point. It's the fumes that set off. And it depends on the fuel too. Like you could take a match and throw it into a thing of diesel, and it would just put the match out. That wouldn't be a problem. But if you threw it into some unleaded or jet fuel or something like that, as soon as it hit the fumes, the match would just ignite everything.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like most oil and gas don't really catch on fire. It's just when the fumes ignite, that's what causes the explosion, is all of the fumes simultaneously igniting and causing a loud bang.
Always wondered about, like, you know, in the movies, how they do it. I guess it's not always true.
You know, the like in a fuel truck, you know, we had those fuel trucks that carry 5,000 gallons in them. If it was full, you were pretty safe. The most dangerous scenario you could have is if the truck was empty. Don't you fall over, extend the fucking anchors.
This is sad.
Your favorite fume is flour. Well, in Annie's case, that is a lethal fume. If it's wheat flour.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm watching Transformers right now.
Am I?
New plan.
I'm confused. Oh, I guess I just did camp out here, huh? Just leave this here?
What?
I don't know. Confirm?
Oh yeah, so a lot of the things where you have to go into a zone, you have to go into the objective and confirm it.
They rebuilt the tower that fell over I was trying to move.
And didn't I just say that's probably what's going to happen when you deliver the objective?
You right. You were right.
You right though.
And now, we make a route. The best part of the game.
The castle route is like in my nightmares. Look at that balancing. Look at that perfect balancing so I didn't fall over.
Where did I leave my cargo truck at? Over here? There it is. I'm gonna go get 4 concrete into storage so that we can build that bridge there.
I'm gonna have to get a bulldozer out and move these rocks. Because they're gonna get tripped up on them. I can already tell.
How far of a drive is it from concrete to just go to the... Oh, that's a long drive from concrete to that bridge. I was thinking, it's like, could I just drive there and then I don't have to load it a second time?
How many concrete slabs do you need?
4. It's 2 per bridge. 'Cause it's
You
in
take
2
the,
sections.
You can take the semi flatbed, whatever it's called.
Well, the thing is, it's a long drive is the problem. Because I was thinking I could just transport concrete slabs to the desert base and then pick them up over there, but it's like, oh, then you have to load them back into the truck a second time once they're at the other base.
I almost wish there was a bulldozer that, like, could scoop up rocks into it. Like a shovel. Not just push.
I mean, technically bulldozers can do that. It's just not programmed to be able to do that in this game.
Hold on, it's time to go shopping.
I think you would be able to do some like the smaller, like it wouldn't be able to do the big boulders. You might be able to get it with that crane, freaking that grapple crane, the crane game crane. That might be able to pick them up and move them out of the way.
I completely forgot. You could use that for boulders, huh? Oh, so that crazy, like, anti-zombie horde looking thing is actually for mulching stumps. It looks crazy.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's cool looking. But who's to
we
say?
have exactly 4 concrete slabs here.
It could be
Perfect.
for mulching zombies too. here's the cargo truck with a blade.
What is the
Yeah.
route that failed?
All I get, you know the Metallica song, "The God That Failed"? The route that failed. Da-da-da.
What album's that from?
I think it was.
Oh, the Jeep is saved.
I think it was just the Black. Wasn't it called Black? Just the Black album or something?
Was it the Black Album? Let me see. I recognize the title. I used to listen to Metallica.
I think it was.
Let's see. Hold up a moment.
Yeah. I know my Metallica.
Yeah, it's totally familiar. Yeah, play it real quick.
Wow, I didn't know this. The lyrics, very specifically, were written because he lost his mom because of her refusal to medical treatment for something.
Oh, really?
She was driven by religious beliefs to refuse medical treatment for something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I recognize this song now. This is one they wouldn't play on the radio.
Oh yeah, it's pretty controversial. The route that failed. It's got a great, I love that, like, riff.
Yeah, the chorus is good. He's like, I see faith in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Yeah, I like that. The Black Album was good. The Black Album was good. I know some people that didn't like it because it wasn't. I mean, compared to their stuff before that, when Cliff was still writing songs, where it was just like speed metal and Orion and freaking Master of Puppets and Ride Lightning and all that. Like the Black Album was like, you could tell they had a new producer and they were writing
style.
Like Lars the drummer, but man, before he was like going nuts on the drums, and then like in the Black Album, it's like Enter Sandman, I mean, dude, he must have fell asleep because like he's one of the most talented drummers ever, dude. And it's like, no, it's just too much for normal consumption. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get like broad consumption, you got to slow them drums down. And they were right. They were absolutely right. Songs like Enter Sandman were like easily singable and catchy, good chorus.
That's one of my personal favorite albums, but
yeah.
I can understand the argument against.
I never, and only the most hardcore, like, old school Metallica fans would ever gripe about that. You know what I mean? But like most people didn't start listening to Metallica. It didn't hit like mainstream until the Black Album, because you couldn't really play their songs on the radio very much because they were like cussing and 15 minutes long and 7
they
minutes
were
guitar
long
solo,
songs. That's true.
They were long songs, you know what I mean? And all the Black Album songs were, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, easy to sing along with, 3 to 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So it was perfect for radio, and then they blew the F up,
That's so right, like, so true. There's so much music today that's just like a couple minutes long,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, Ozzy was that way as well.
Yeah, I never really listened to Ozzy until like Crazy Train. I think Crazy Train was the first song that I heard by him that got my attention, to where I was actively listening and not just like, something from the 70s or something like that.
There's a lot of stuff where just like
Black
open up
Sabbath
and it would
stuff.
just be instrumental for a good long while.
One of my favorite Metallica songs is Orion, and that's like an 11-minute instrumental. There is no singing in that.
Mm-hmm.
James Hetfield's playing the guitar just as hard as everybody else in that song. Fantastic jam. They get
Also,
evil in that.
My favorite Constellation.
Yeah, mine too. It's real easy to see. Like my eyes are always drawn to that rectangle with the belt every time, like no matter where it is. So I've always enjoyed Orion. I can't ever find my own horoscope constellation. I have no idea what it looks like. I've never successfully found it one time. Don't know where it is. Don't know what time it shows up in Libra. I have no idea. It's scales, but I don't know where they are. I'll have to look at where they are in relation to Orion, and then I'll be able to find it. I think I finished what I was working on. There's only one other side objective. We're almost done. Bring the pump to the other side of the river. Oh, and that's all on. That only takes a second. All that requires is paved roads in the northeast area. We've got that. We've got it in spades.
I'm just trying to clear this path for these trucks that are gonna be coming through here. I'm sure they'll find some way to get all jammed up on these.
Jamming out.
Like, I don't have a side
excited
blade.
to-
I wish I had a side blade.
A side blade?
Yeah, like, just to have it extend out the side, because there's these rocks on the side of the road.
You need like Mad Max freaking like wheels come out the side. Rock grinders. Have y'all ever played the Mad Max Ubisoft game? No, it wasn't Ubisoft. It was
I got
it was Rocksteady. Rocksteady. It's a fantastic
I
game.
started
Really
it and I
great game.
loved it, and then I got distracted by other
Super
games.
good. You should replay it. You should
Damn.
replay it. It's still good today.
I remember
It's,
that. You had to
got
like go
great
scavenge
driving.
for fuel.
The combat's like Arkham Asylum and Spider-Man, and the arcade driving is fantastic. Tons of upgrades, tons of skill trees, tons of things to find and do. Good story, good ending, great pacing. Super cool game all the way through. I always try to tell people about it because most people don't even know there was a Mad Max game that was any good.
I had no
Oh,
idea.
and if you like Fury Road, the movie Fury Road, it's the prequel to it. It's about how he ended up arriving at Gastown or wherever the hell the movie starts out at.
Watch out, Annie. I'm busy here.
I need to go through.
Well, I'm giving you a honk at least.
Did I ever tell you that I think nowadays, now more than ever, that vehicles need to have 2 horns. They need to have like a serious, like, oh my god, we're gonna wreck horn, and then they need to have like the funner, gentler horn that's just like, hey man, the light turned green. You know what I mean? Like,
Excuse me, sir.
I'm not mad at you because you're on your phone. I do the same thing myself, but I'm just letting you know the light. It's like just a little fun one. You know what I mean? That's like not the shame horn. You know that people are like letting everyone know there's an asshole in the vicinity. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what that one does,
You need
and it shames people.
just the Game of Thrones sound clip. Shame.
I had a shame bell for a
Bridges are
long
done.
time on my emotes, but I had to kick it out to make room for VTuber statics.
I loved that episode of Viva La Dirt League when they made fun of that.
Yeah. It's
I
a
wasn't
good bit.
expecting it. This came out of nowhere.
How do I track this objective?
I'm sure we need that bridge for something later. Yeah, there's like 3 pipes that have to be fixed along that road. When do we get power?
Eventually. Someday. Okay, let's see how far these things get. Inspectate. Oh, they're pink. Why are they pink? Is it because you're the host?
Some of the vehicles will take on the color of the host for whatever reason.
Yeah. The oil tanker I had to drive earlier was the pink camouflage. All the oil tankers and semis that have spawned for delivery have been the host color.
Run into me. I love the idea of pink camouflage. I don't know what you were trying to blend in with.
You should think of Family Guy when it's like Peter's like, oh yeah, it reminds me of the time I was in Vietnam, and like it goes back to like a Vietnam flashback, and he's wearing a clown outfit, like a straight up yellow, blue, green, red clown nose clown outfit, white face paint. And he's got a handful of balloons, and he's in the middle of the jungle, and it's like he's got all these soldiers around him in like the camo, and he's like, "You guys are stupid. They're gonna be looking for army guys." I was like, brilliant. He's right. Can't argue with that logic.
Hidden in plain sight.
Yeah, for real. Like, they're not gonna be looking for clowns. They're gonna be looking for army guys.
I think, you know, they might make it. It might be good. I think. Yeah.
We have power?
Maybe?
Power?
We have power.
Kelly, well, no, Kelly didn't tell us we had power. I didn't hear Kelly. They didn't say nothing about us getting power.
It's like Simon says, but Kelly. And then they need supplies.
I don't know who built this bridge, but thank you. Water graphics are really good in this game.
So I would need to take this vehicle. I don't want to go.
Oh, I built all of the bridges and paved all of that road.
I appreciate it. I just used all the road and the bridges.
I think I'll trail after you guys.
Oosh. Skadoosh. Alright, that should be the last side quest. See, I finished the quest because Kelly
Good job
said so.
there.
But for you, it's just something you do before breakfast, right? Still, the locals will be plenty grateful for your help.
What
And
locals?
that's what counts.
I haven't seen a house out here anywhere. It's the local industrial park. Yeah, it's all the side quests. Yay, side quest done. What can I do to help? I don't have any objectives right now. Does anyone need any help?
I'm
right
currently laying line over to the port so that we'll finally have power over there.
Okay.
I'm just delivering a vehicle.
I see a deliver object for the pumping station. I'll go ahead and start on that.
Let's make it left right here, I think. Hopefully don't get stuck in that. But who knows?
Dude, the heavy crane's my shit. Get everything done with this heavy crane. Gotta deliver something, heavy crane. Gotta move something, heavy crane. Someone stuck, heavy crane. It gets over everything. Got good horsepower.
Gotta move oranges up that stairs. Heavy crane.
Dude, heavy crane, dude. Heavy crane.
With some logistical improvements. I'm positive the locals would be grateful if you gave it some elbow grease. A bridge or 3 built in advance would sure save time when supplies start to arrive.
Is she
later.
asking us to build bridges we've already built?
Heavy crane.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Just pick up Kelly.
Electricity, yeah. The port has electricity. Finally move all this shit out of the way. You mean power failure? Why does it tell me to use the cranes and then say power failure?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
doing that for me as well. I think they need to be connected
But
to power.
I just provided power.
Oh, I don't know. I ran into the same issue.
Oh, somebody. Did you go to the objective and select complete? You never know with this game.
My truck's stuck in the sand.
Oh, you way down there.
Well,
I gotta go to where you are in the heavy crane, so I'll come along and give you a push.
The Sokar stuck in the
I'm on
sand?
my way. I'm
Heavy
coming
crane.
from the river base. That's exactly right. That's exactly that's about what's about to happen. I've got a pump on me and a heavy crane.
I guess I'll continue using the heavy crane instead of the big overhead crane since it lied to me about being able to use the big overhead cranes.
That's so
Wow.
weird.
It literally said that in the objective. It's like, oh, or you could use the big ones to move the stuff out of the way. And then it's like, no, power failure.
I don't know what that. Yeah, power failure. The power's failed. I don't know. You gotta move cable all the way out to cover the cranes?
Well, there's not a zone out there.
That would be crazy if they actually.
Blew a fuse. They gotta reset the fuse box. Getting close so far. Crossing the river. Oh, it's sandy as hell down here. Surprised you got as far as you did. You in your vehicle?
No.
Hey! Blocking the road.
Hold on. I'm experimenting. If I bring power directly to this crane. Would it work? I can't even get in here.
Why are you trying to get in here?
I was trying.
No, don't. You don't need to lay power line over here. It is not going to do anything.
Well, I tried.
You're just digging up all of the road to make it harder to pass through.
Well, okay, fine.
Too late
Oh.
for regrets. It's too late for regrets. Let's talk solutions. Let's talk solutions and not
Okay.
dwell on the past.
I am in the truck.
Someone will fix it.
Blushy high, yes.
I
All of
broke
my
shoe.
vehicles are very pink.
All right, I'm gonna try to ram
Ram!
you. Heavy crane to the rescue. Look at, and I'm carrying a pump. It does it all. It does everything.
We're almost there. Another sand pit, but we'll be fine.
I'm coming. I just had to readjust myself. Full steam ahead. Oh, boom.
I better hope there's no fragiles in here. Damn it, I thought you were supposed to deliver that shipment of glass pottery intact.
Family ashes. Those that crate of urns, used urns.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? Wouldn't that be funny if it wasn't even?
I would understand because I have done that myself many times.
I think I'm following your objective now that I'm looking at it. Wow.
You gonna deliver a pump here?
Oops. Oops. Oh
Let me see
yeah,
where
I
you're
gotta be
supposed
up
to
in the
go.
town. What am I doing down here?
You gotta be in what, Tifletown?
El Amir. It's like right up
Oh, Amir,
above.
that's not far. That's not far. You need
But-
a mild course correction.
I'm gonna need to be, yeah. I don't even know. Should we pull
You just
back?
need to go back one intersection. Yeah. We need to go in reverse.
You're gonna have to crane my ass all the way back to the bridge,
I got you. I hope.
possibly.
It's not far. It's not far.
Because I don't know if I can make it up that dirt hill. Might be too steep for this.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Start kicking it in reverse.
Oh no.
Is it working? I'm assuming it's working. I'm
We're
still moving.
jackknifing it. Oh. It's not good.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
all right. Chill out. We can fix this. We can fix this. All right. Wait. Hold up. Don't do anything crazy. Let me double check the map.
You're asking Sokar not to do anything crazy.
Don't do anything even remotely crazy. All right.
The master of chaos himself.
They're going to do like a single point attachment to the trailer.
No. I'm not gonna detach from you at all. I'm gonna just turn around. I'm gonna pull you up this hill right here.
All right.
This little side hill. Yeah, I'm gonna pull you up here.
I am the oranges.
Super heavy crane. All right, I gotta get rid of a little bit of the slack here.
Oh, you're pulling me by the side. Oh no.
Yeah. There it
I'm
is.
now upside down.
Perfect.
I'm being rolled over. Okay.
There we
I'm
go.
on my side.
We're not done yet.
You're gonna roll me up the mountain?
Super heavy crane. Super heavy crane only knows one thing.
Oh my god, I don't know about this. Okay.
There it is.
I'm up.
It is. Perfect. All right, now I'm gonna detach and rethink.
Detach and rethink.
Can you move it all?
I'm trying to go.
You need to come up to where I am. So if you can get to the right, let me try mode. How do I change mode? Attach mode.
If only you could just
Alright.
like crane the thing off of the trailer. Just take the crate.
All right, I'm gonna try to turn you.
Okay.
All right, this is good. Now you're gonna take a right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull you on past, and you're gonna take a right up this little side road, and I'll readjust if I have to.
This right here where I'm at?
Yeah. Turn left. I'm sorry, not
Oh,
right.
left?
Turn
Okay.
left. Yeah, it's my right because I'm moving backwards. You're gonna go up that hill. Okay, I'm gonna detach from you here. Let me back up.
Well, I'm not moving. I'm fully dependent on you for all acceleration, it seems.
There we go. Super heavy crane!
Ah. I'm up against the rocks here.
It's alright, we can fix it. We're a super heavy crane. Super heavy crane fixes everything.
I see.
Everything.
We just changed the angle. This is ridiculous.
I just need to see where we're going from here. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost back out on the road.
Imagining an IRL situation.
I'm a man of solutions. I am definitely a man of solutions. I will find some way to rig a solution.
Wow. Well, looks like we're here. Just need to get out of the sand. Okay, that stop sign is now gone.
Alright, I don't know where your objective is in here, and it's like somewhere around here. Probably to the right, down. Oh yeah, it looks like there's parking and stuff to the right down there.
I'm looking at my map. It looks like I could go left through that sand to get to it.
It's not to the right in that that delivery area right there. Let me look on your map. Open your map up real quick. I got your stream up. Oh, it's not, is it?
Yeah, it's in
Oh, it's back there, huh? Okay, okay. I see it. I see it now. All right. Well, that's a tight fucking turn.
Yeah. But you know what they say.
Why don't you back up a little bit and take a right.
Okay.
Here. You know what? You do your thing. You do your thing. I'll just say go down there and then make a U-turn and come out the other side and you'll be lined up.
Be all straightened out.
Cut you off here just to scout it. Push some of this debris out of the way. Oh, I just ran it over. That's awesome.
Am I like on? No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you hit a shopping cart or something like that. I see you down there. That'll be your turn right there.
Well,
oh, I got you.
I need a tug.
Gotcha. It's driving in reverse while turning the crane. Oh, that's not a good idea. I thought I was smooth. I was like holding so many buttons at the same time. It was awesome. I'm glad you had the option. It was like driving in reverse, turning the thing while holding down the crane modification button to turn it.
Got area 2 cleared out.
Multitasking.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We actually progging pretty good today. Detach.
Why am I stuck on now? Oh. Is there a way in there?
Yeah, take a left. Take a left
There's
and
like
drive right.
There's
to
like a
that
steel
spot.
barrier right there though on some sand. Right here.
Gotcha.
We might have to flatten it. Unless you think you can...
Use the super heavy crane. Waited my whole life for this moment.
That's... Where's the entry to the parking lot? We'll make one. It's something I've never considered, maintaining roads in the desert.
Where'd you go?
They would get so sandy. I disappeared. I went into the ether.
You disappeared.
I completed my objective.
Did you?
Returning to my
Okay,
planet.
okay. Returning to the planet?
Yes, my people need me. Now we need to store resources, huh?
Big station needs repairs. Port territory. Oh, let me come. Can I help you, Rainy? Can I come down there and help you? That'd be helpful.
I guess you could go store concrete slabs from the concrete facility. I don't think we have any.
He's
yet.
almost got it. He's doing a great job. Doing a great job out there. By the time I drove out there,
It's just
he'd be done.
going very slowly. It was...
I don't know what happened.
There's actually a rusty super heavy crane nearby. I'll come down and help. Sokar, you should buy yourself a super heavy crane. Have I not proven its value?
I think I do have it.
We hell pipes down here. Wesley pipes. Okay, Annie, what's considered off? Do I have to just be nothing can be in this box?
Yeah, just nothing in the box.
All right, all right.
I wonder. I don't know if we have a base up by that beam facility. No.
I think we got a mobile spawn point up there. It's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, up there. There's a mobile spawn point up there. I drove it up there. That was the first thing I did whenever we logged in today.
Oh.
It'll cost you 1 gas.
Oh, it's so
of your
much.
own gas.
Yes, I just see a turtle.
It's hard at work. There it is. We did it together. Equal shares. Equal shares of work. Equal rewards.
Those were really annoying to get out of there. Those, because like you can't lift these large containers up over your truck, so it's very hard to maneuver them.
Dang, no wonder you. I saw you would just like started just pushing them out of the way with the vehicle.
those
It's probably
containers?
easier.
Some of them I was just ramming, like, get out of there.
Done.
Are those
What is it,
cranes?
what now?
Are the cranes still suffering power failure?
Well, we don't need them now. We moved the shit.
Yeah, you found a different way.
Like, there's no point
Let's
to
say
them
power
now.
failure. Well, there's pipes that run here that are out. You might have to have both the pipes and the power. There's two pipes missing from this facility.
It wants us to deliver an object now.
The object is like in the place.
Oh, is it like inside, like under there?
The object is like 50 clicks from you. It's like both the object and the delivery point are here.
I always thought our
In the
company
port.
was a mess, but this
Yeah, it
port
looks like
is
it's
just
underneath
out of
this little
control.
thing over
You
here.
know why they've been sitting around with no power all this time? They lost their backup generator. You know where? Drum roll, please. On their own premises. You can't make this stuff up. Now you only need to find and install it. After that, I suggest you hightail it before you catch their incompetence.
If only Sokar hadn't dug up the ground here and made it all bumpy and hard to traverse.
What? That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Get out of the way.
Never heard of it. Oh. Sounds like a handsome duck. Alright, I'm gonna bring these pipes over to the port. Here's the pumping station. Oh, it's got 3 pipes missing. 2 there. Wait a second. 0 of 3.
I guess I'm just retracing my steps here.
What's the pipe? Oh, it's the El Almir. I don't want that one. Just gotta get another one. I don't see that one. Maybe it's in the infrastructure here. Place pipes. Pumping station to port. That's the one. 2 pipes missing.
No! I fell over. I've toppled. What if I can go push myself over with this scout?
You can bring anything you need it for. At the cost of 1 fuel.
I could have a heavy crane, couldn't I? Is that what you want to say? Seems like the perfect opportunity for a heavy crane.
A heavy crane. Should buy you a nice one. They're pretty cheap. They're not too expensive. I'm my heavy crane right now. I'm about to go do truck stuff.
Are you getting the 2 pipes for that?
Yeah. I'm pulling it out right now. We're gonna need at least 1 more pipe for a different job. But that's a future pipe problem.
Okay, this is heavy crane time.
Oh wait, the heavy crane can only take 1 thing. It's a job that heavy crane can't do. I don't know what to do now.
You don't need the heavy crane for the small pipes. You can just put them in the back of the cargo crane. That's what I usually do.
Yeah,
You can get 3 of them, 2 on the bottom and then 1 stacked in between them. So
I don't know if I have.
if you only need 2, you should be fine.
The pike or the mule or whatever it is. Which cargo crane? Yeah, you know what? I'll work it out. I can just use
It's the one that has the
mule.
bed and then the mini crane on it.
Yeah, that's the mule. You don't know them by name? You don't know each of them by name?
It's craney flatbed.
That's right. Tiny crane flatbed.
So defensive. Your stable of like cranes
Mm-hmm.
They have
They're hardworking
collars
cranes.
and names.
They do, dude. When I worked for the salvage yard, like I had my truck. I had not an 18-wheeler, but it was like a 12-wheeler, and I would like in the back, you know, we'd load up cuts of car, engines. I'd be loaded down with 4 transmissions, 4 engines, a little bit of car, and on the walls I would strap fenders, bumpers, anything I could get up on the walls for space, and then I go deliver it. But like my truck was empty at the end of the day, and at the start of the day, I had all of like my ratchet straps and bungee cords sorted by length along the side. It was like nobody drove my truck but me. I was very particular about it, and I started naming like my bungee cords after a while. It was Big Stretch and long drink of water. That was my longest one. Long drink of water. And I can't remember. That was the only two I can remember off the top of my head. But I had names for all my bungee cords. And when one of them just got old and like dried out and snapped, it was the saddest day.
Out there for so long, you started making friends with your tools.
Dude, you'd be gone for 16 hours a day, man. I saw this video. Y'all might have seen it. It was making its way around the meme verse like last month, and it's this that's this guy. He's like, and it's like not fake. It's like he's out in his backyard, and he's got this like spool of wire that's like almost empty, and he's like kind of looking at it and unspooling the last of it, the last like copper wire, and it's like almost empty. He's unspooling the last of it, and his wife comes out to talk shit to him because her football team had just won or whatever, and she comes out to talk trash to him. And whenever he's like, hey, she's like, hey, baby. And like, he looks up and he's crying. Like he's been crying, and he's kind of like a manly dude. He like wipes it away real quick. You know, his eyes are real red. And she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You mad about your football team? And he's like, no, he goes, I bought this spool of copper wire when I started this job 40 years ago. And now it's almost empty. Like it's almost over. And I've used he's had this one spool of wire that he's been using for 40 years, and it's like he's looking at 40 years of his life he's about to have to throw away. It's just been a memento and a constant part of his life, and she does not understand it at all, dude. She starts bagging on him about his freaking football team and laughing at him. And he's like, this is why I never opened up about anything. You know what I mean? He's like trying to explain the existential crisis of like 40 years of his life is in his hand and it's gone now. It's nothing. It's just empty. And he was just having a moment, and like she had no mercy for him at all. Hey, what's up, Foo? Yeah, I'll send that over. It's like, he's nice about it, but like he was kind of pissed. He's like, dude, this is why I don't open up to you. You're horrible.
Us men, we get sentimental about.
We do. People
stuff.
don't think we do, but we do.
Weapons,
I get sentimental
tools,
about all kinds
vehicles,
of shit.
computers.
Who wouldn't get sentimental about their weapons? You know, something that's like been in the trenches with you and shit like that. That's what they do. The Japanese name their swords, dude. Like, sentimental. Like the spirit of my grandfather lives in this blade. You know, 17 generations of ancestors. You know, it's got 7 names. It's killed more people than I'll ever call a friend.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
I had the shock jock. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I get the shock jock.
Okay.
You always got to put that little bit of truth in there. That little bit of truth. That's what always makes it extra stingy, extra jockey and chalky.
Such masculine poetry.
Mm-hmm. Warrior poet. Warrior poet. we were. I don't know if I told y'all. I don't know if I told y'all about the stream, but I was showing. We wanted to get ate by a sandworm in that
channel.
A nice beer could stop. Not about to turn on the Christian rock. I was always a metalhead. I was always a metalhead, Foo. I was always a metalhead. go.
I'm just moving a bunch of these expensive looking yellow items over by the warehouse, so when we unlock it, it's like we can just cash all this in.
That would be cool, man.
Hopefully
Definitely
they're not all worth $100.
Yeah, worth a shot though. Worth a shot.
I mean, they're very unique looking items. I'm sure they're worth more than 100.
How much of the toys are worth? What, 10,000?
Yeah, each toy is a 10,000 exchange.
Those yellow pipes? Yeah, I saw those, man. I'm like, hey, they're the color of gold.
Yeah, that route is just... I wish that route would finish so that I can stop worrying about it. They always get caught up on something stupid.
Something they didn't get caught on the previous time. Oh, put some music back on.
Just imagining aliens looking down at humans the same way. I was getting caught on something stupid.
They're so dumb. Come here, Tom. Come look at this.
How many times is this weirdo gonna flip his truck before he realizes what he's doing?
As many times as it takes. Yeah, Cash found this this cool little YouTube channel that does like lo-fi beats, and then they put in the melody for the songs are done by Shamisen, little Asian guitar pluck string thing.
Ooh.
And it's a bop, dude. It's a bop.
I like listening to stuff like that. Like lo-fi,
Me too.
video game music.
Lo-fi's fantastic, dude.
It's fun.
Synthwave, lo-fi, vaporwave. I like all that stuff for good good background. Who gave me a license?
I'm sure there's some kind of science behind it. I don't know. It's good thinking music.
What you gotta look out for is it AI generated? A lot of that lo-fi and
yeah.
stuff like that nowadays is AI generated. I usually go down into the comments and look. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel stupid like getting into it, and I'm like, oh, this isn't even something that somebody made. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah,
cringy.
it's like, where's the humanity?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining a weird dystopian future where there's like on the radio and they're like, and now the latest hit from AI number 317B.
Chat GPT coming in with their third hit of the week.
Oh,
And it's you know the song's gonna be named like an Amazon product. Pink couch, big, large, 24/7 stain resistance. And like that's the name of the product. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually have a name. It's just a description. That's everything on Amazon. This is like that. Rings fit 2 inches, 12-pack, reusable water solvent. A full hour of Bezos sponsored beats.
I love how my tower of trash is still here. I'm very proud of that.
Oh, that is nice. I love consistency.
I thought maybe the game would like tidy it up. It never did. The future of music is weird.
The future of music is what?
It's just weird to think about, like, because there's
It's in a
that
weird place
new
right now.
element of competition now. Is people that
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to play music, don't know anything about it, and can just pay to like push a few buttons and have it generated.
Yeah, it's in a strange place, and it was already in a strange place with the advent of the internet. It's still music distribution as we know it is still in a weird spot with the advent of the internet. You know, no one's going to the mall to buy CDs anymore. You know, no one's listening to the radio anywhere close to the numbers that they were before. It was already in a weird space, and you come through and you add AI, and things are just shifting. You know, it'll eventually hit a spot, but what we listen to for each and every person is completely different now. Maybe there's some sync up with people based off where they live. You know what I mean? Like you might get a little more country listeners in the hills. You know what I mean? But or a little more urban in the streets. But for the most part, everybody listens to something, their own little bubble of music.
There's gonna be the music made by the robots, and there's gonna be like the harsh, anti-robot music made by humans. A new rock and roll.
Did you ever watch Metalocalypse on Adult Swim? Dude, like, so they're all like a super metal band, right? Like, they're such a successful metal band that they're the world's third largest economy. Like, they are their own nation and own enterprise, and they're all effing idiots. Every one of them are idiots, but they can play music. But there's an episode where they had a concert get out of control in Sweden, and like a lot of people got hurt, and so they were forced to come out and do an apology. And their lead singer, Nathan Explosion, like they're out over this big lake, and he's like, I don't really do apologies, I make music. And so I wrote this book using the Swedish Necronomicon, and like let's go. And like they all immediately start playing this thrash and metal song about, you know, arise, Musta Krakish, ogre of the underworld, and like from the lake in the background, this huge demon ogre starts showing up like kaiju size. It starts coming out of the water, and everybody runs away. And so they have to fix it. And the only way to seal Musta Krakish back up is just to play this certain song out on the lake and to soothe it. And it's got to be done with, they bring out all these like acoustic, you know, guitars and drums and flutes and stuff. And they're like, oh, grandpa's guitars. Like, because they're Swedish and Norwegian. They're like, that's grandpa's guitars. They start laughing at it because it's, you know, it doesn't have any of the electric guitars or anything like that, which somehow plays back into a point that I was human music. It was human music. And it didn't work, and so they just threw their cell phones at it, and their cell phones were like metal as fuck. They had spikes all over it and chains, and it just killed it.
Wow.
Metalocalypse is
Sounds
hilarious.
It's like such a metaphor.
6 seasons of awesomeness. Yeah, great show. Albums were great. The Death Album 1, 2, and 3. Like it's the show's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. They get sued over this whole album they make because they found out that they started thinking about it one day, and they realized that like the fish don't have metal music.
The broken pipe out first, or can you just bump it out?
Tell me how to lay pipe. I've been laying pipe for 20 years. Metalocalypse, Venture Brothers, Aqua Teen, C-Lab, yeah, all of them fantastic classics.
That pipe's getting away from
Yeah, I see it rolling off. I'm going to go back there and pick it up.
Oh, it's stopped. There's another pipe behind it that blocked it. You might be able to just grab it from there.
Oh, see, I might be able to grab it and reel it in, yeah. Huh. Hey.
This is kind of a similar thing with video games. I mean, you've got that the corporate machine pumping out games, and then you've got like the indies who are fighting back. I think it's just a tale as old as time, you know?
It is. It is. Always change and competition, opportunity and hubris. It's all there. Once the good keep winning and the bad keep failing, bad games keep failing. That's what you want. Speak with your money. That's all you can do. Nobody owes anyone anything. Speak with your money. It's the ultimate equalizer.
Besides death.
Yeah, yeah. Guns are pretty good at that too. The great saying was, "God didn't make people equal, guns did." I always love that saying. That's everything about it. Like, we were always subject to like the strong until the invention of the gun, and now the nerd can defend themselves just as well as the big muscly man. The gun is what truly made everybody equal, for better or worse. Was that the end of that one? Did that one finish? Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna have to call it here soon, guys. It's past the midnight hour.
Yeah, I was gonna just say, like, it's midnight now. If we just want to stop,
I'm gonna recycle this concrete, and then we'll be up to me. I know it's a long drive back.
I was hoping that would unlock the construction depot so I could sell this stuff, but I guess not.
It needs power. There's no power. It's like, but there's power running to it. I don't understand.
We restored power. We brought power to the substation and put in the generator, and I can use the cranes now. I used them to move some crap out of the way to make that path wider.
When did the cranes come back online?
When we installed the little generator over there.
Oh.
50 meters away, they couldn't find it.
They lost it on their own property. Tale as old as time. Booty and the Beast.
I think we have to restore the pumping station first, which requires 3 more pipes. So it's like,
Yeah, we'll get on that. We got a lot of shit done, dude. There was a lot of objectives on the board whenever we came in today, and now there's no side objectives and only 2 main objectives that are both almost complete.
And we have a lot of paved roads to make it easier to traverse.
Dude, the paved roads were awesome. Bridges.
Is it gonna remove the resources that we got stored?
No.
Okay.
Great question. I don't think
it'll just remove all of the vehicles for
this
both
is
of
like
you.
partly done. Alright.
Where's that cargo crane truck? I want to see. I thought something unlocked at 13.
That's what I thought as well. I was like gonna get something.
Looking. Oh, that thresher thing that you
Yeah,
were talking about.
I was gonna buy that just for the hell of it. Where was that?
It's like a 40k item right there.
Yeah, I want it just for the hell of it because it's so funny.
Oh, is that like a super tree stumper? You can grab multiple stumps and you don't have to be very accurate.
It's my Project Zomboid fucking zombie.
You can take out one in
thresher.
2 seconds. Processing rate is a 2 second mulch, and it's on treads really well. Looks like it's got a little bit of stability's fantastic. Weight's light.
Activate mulcher. Engine's not running. Oh, okay. Activate mulcher. How fast does it spin? Oh, it spins fast. I love it. And it has treads too.
Look, finding trees.
Yeah, in the desert.
The last
right?
level, it would have been awesome.
A mulcher in the desert is kind of useless.
I don't think there's really any point to that in this one.
But at least I have it and it looks cool. You're absolutely right. Okay, I'm gonna dip out of the game here.
Yeah. What's up, Velico?
Hi, Velico.
Vulpes.
Bellico's here. We're about to leave though.
Velico Vulpes.
Velico Vulpes. Velico. Well, welcome to that forever now.
Yep. You were talking about the American Dad song, you know, Stelios.
Stelio.
Yeah, I was telling Sokar how that's how it always gets stuck in my head is I start singing Velico's name to it.
Yeah, your name has the same
Oh
amount
yeah,
of
I remember you
syllables.
mentioned that. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. I see it now. Now that I've seen it in action.
Talking about you even when you're not here.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna dip on out of Discord. I thank you for having me today.
Yeah, of course.
I will catch up with
Until
y'all
next time.
next
Until
week,
next week.
or in y'all streams, whichever. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Tomorrow's a Friday. So I'll be back at it at 5 p.m. Central Time for a cozy coffee conversation. So be sure to pop in for some nice, comfortable atmosphere. We're just going to be chatting. No games, just chatting. Catching up, speaking my thoughts, speaking my mind, talking to you guys. Be a good time. But this stream is all done. This stream is all over. It's done. So, hi Mew, by the way. Did I say hello before? If I didn't, I'm very sorry. Hello, goodbye. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Remember, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be happy, okay? And I will see you all next time. Bye, honey. Bye-bye.